It's almost like they're dice. Hello, everybody! Welcome, everybody. It's a brand new episode of High Rollers. That's right, everybody. I'm here. I'm your Games Master, Mark Sherlock Humes. What? Joining me this week, we have...
Shazam!
We got Rhiannon.
Hello.
We got Trot. We got Kim.
Hello.
On the other side, it's Tom. It's Katie. We're very goth today. I did not realise we're all in black. Well, yeah, but some people sometimes wear colour, so there's not a little bit.
Here, I'll
You
help out.
don't wear that much colour.
I'll get some of my pasty white ashes.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to
wear
see.
that much colour.
He does. Rhiannon sometimes
I do
does.
sometimes. You should see the trousers I got recently. My God, they're like clown trousers.
Hard to see in this shot.
That's why I wear my brown trousers.
I got mine on.
That's right. Yeah, they can't tell.
Okay, Rhea, you did just smash one of the cameras there.
We'll check that in a minute. Right, whilst
about
I
it.
read out some announcements.
Way closer
We've made some adjustments tech-wise, so there might be some crashes with cameras. But a couple of things I want to mention before we get on with today's episode. Haunted tides and terrible tales.
Too spooky, 5'10" me.
Well, you think that's too spooky, Chris Trott? You wait for Halloween. Friday, the 31st of October, we'll be doing our Bristol live show with the Longest Johns. That is at St George's Church in Bristol. Tickets are available right now, baby. That's right. You can go to the website. You can buy them right now. Still tickets available. So if you'd like to come and see us live in our hometown of Bristol, joined by the fabulous Longest Johns. That is Halloween, 31st of October at St George's Church, Bristol, and it's a High Roller special. That is our event. It's not in partnership. Well, it's in partnership with AG, but it's not like part of a thing. It's just come and support us. A convention or like
baby.
It's all us, baby. Come and join us for that. It's going to be a spooky fun time.
Dress up!
Dress up.
Costumes!
Bam, indeed. Please,
persons can we
we're
get in
going to
the
be dressed up. We would like you to be dressed up. Just do a cheap Percy. Go buy yourself a black cloak and a skull face.
Yeah.
Everyone can be Percy.
Yes.
Easy.
So many Percys.
So many Percys.
Or Percy.
All Percys.
Percy's, your new cereal coming from Osseous.
Please.
Right. Other mentions, MCM
calcium.
Comic Con. It's a busy October. That's right. It's a busy month for us here on High Rollers. MCM Comic Con, that's on the 25th of October, the Saturday specifically. We have a meet and greet from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. with a little short break in the middle. It's only going to be like a 15-minute break, so just come along. Then we have a live show on the centre stage at 4 p.m. with some special TBC guests, as well as a big announcement. Oh, yes. A very big, exciting announcement as well. You just need a ticket to Comic-Con itself, either a weekend pass or a Saturday ticket. We don't charge for our signings or selfies or anything like that. Please feel free to bring along things like D&D books or like posters and things that you'd like us to sign. We may have stuff there, but that is a TBC. We're currently deciding what we want to do. I'm looking specifically at Kim.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, there you go.
Do butchers and cheesemongers have meet and greets? Also,
Why would cheesemongers have meet and greet? That was quite violent. I'm also trying to. Where does the cheese bit come in?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Meet and greets.
Oh, you
but you said meet and greets.
greets.
No, I said it
No,
weirdly.
you
so it
said meet and greets. I get this shit from you all the time.
No,
you
I
said meet and
I said it
greets.
just obscurely enough that it could have been both.
Oh, did you now? Okay. I'll remember that next time I cock up something I say. Just to mention as well, the live show will have reserved seating, which will become available in September. Again, we'll let you know more about that as and when it happens, baby. So that is MCM Comic Con, 25th of October. Come and join us for that. And then, yeah, if you don't get to come along to Comic Con, you can come see us live in Bristol at our own show.
Oh, yeah.
On the, what is it called? On when? Rhiannon?
Halloween!
There you go. Thank you very much.
Jesus, that hurt.
Kimberly, would you like to say something about today?
Oh, yeah. Hi. Selamat Hari Merdeka to all my Malaysian friends out there. It is the 68th Independence Day. Yeah!
It's when they kicked us out. It's when they kicked all the Brits out.
Yeah.
I know, right? It
Yeah.
was so nice.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's Independence Day for Malaysians.
Congratulations,
There you go.
Malaysia.
Kick out those
That means-
filthy English.
Get us out of there.
It means you have to treat me nicely all day
Get
today.
out.
Absolutely, we do not.
You're really nice to me. Oh yeah. Also,
This is a Reform UK political.
wow. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't even joke about it. No.
I like to think that anybody who has watched even a few episodes of My Rollers
We don't need to
would know
talk
that
about
that is
any
not
fucking more.
that is not the case. I like to
Anyway,
think we are very
switching
much.
wildly,
Please.
because we have
Back to focusing
three.
on Malaysia. Celebrating.
Because we have 3 live events coming up in very quick successions, we've written a blog post on our website that has all the details for all 3 of them, including ticket links, dates, times, everything we know. So
collated.
go check that out. Go look at High Roller's website, and it's there.
On the blog.
Website.
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 Site.
HighRollersDND.com.
What?
HighRollersDND.com.
Oh, nice.
What?
That's a great URL.
Website.
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 Perfect. Thank you very much, Kim. I think that's it, unless anybody's got anything they want to mention.
one more thing.
There you go. Kate's got another thing.
The Clever Toad dice are back in stock.
Oh, Cover Toad dice are back in stock.
Just spell dice. Chris Trott has his hand up.
I have a thing. I need a piss.
He has 1 minute.
One
minute.
whole minute to do that.
Manage that. It's not-
That's fine. Yeah, Clever Toad dice. It was so sudden. He just. We might need to. I don't know.
No,
like
we'll be
take him
fine.
to the doctor.
Fine.
You know he's going to come back and wipe his hands on me.
Yeah.
I got one thing.
Go on.
I want to watch.
And on that incredibly delightful bombshell, let's run that intro. Welcome back to Altheya, the Dragon Empire. Our heroes travelled out across the sea and dived beneath the deeps into the blood kelp forest. A vast underground jungle that seems tied to the wicked power of Orjanya. Filled with dangers and threats, traversing through they encountered a minefield of poisonous sea urchins and were chased by a terrifying face made of swirling, storming water. Gruffith found a quiet moment and attempted to commune with nature, seeing visions in response to his questions that revealed a path towards the shipwreck of the Glory of Paladrax, a sunken warship that they currently seek. But they also learned of a settlement nearby, and choosing to investigate it, they found a strange turtle person being attacked by some of Coral Song's minions. Looking to aid this stranger, they engaged in battle. And that is where we begin today's episode. Welcome back, Chris Trott.
I heard the whole thing.
The whole thing. He was here the whole time.
Yes, I was.
So, we find ourselves in the deeps of the blood kelp forest, far below the waves. You have, following Gruffith's vision, you are traveling towards this settlement. Not quite there yet, but just before you arrived, you encountered this Caperin, a turtle person, battling a couple of Orjanya's elite soldiers aboard their mounts, no less, a giant manta ray and a giant shark. and you've engaged in battle. There was a small net of Silmir, or sort of little fairy mermaids that had been were being captured by the deep children soldiers, but Gruffith managed to free them, and they have now been released and are also sort of aiding you as best they can. And that is where we jump back in, and I believe we ended it at the top of a brand new round. I've got the initiative order here,
Oh my.
but before we do that, it is a D6 time from everybody, please, as it is fate time.
Oh my god!
Nope.
I've been killing it with fate in the last year.
Last episode, you did really well.
Did I? 2.
Yeah.
2, that's a lovely dice for me.
That reminds me.
Oh, another one
Yeah.
for me.
Cinco.
5. Please don't confuse me. My silly little bimbo brain can only handle so much.
Don't bully him.
Count
He'll
up my
come.
pen as well, so you know.
1,
Cinco.
2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Chris drop.
Cinco.
Oh, 8. Wow. I didn't realize fate could go that high. Amazing.
3.
Oh, I don't know. What's that?
Tread.
Trez!
Yes.
That's a dice for me.
Done.
And then a dice roll from me. A 1.
Ichi.
Oh, love.
What the hell? 4 to 2.
That's
Stacked
bad.
up.
Hey, what's my health?
Not
1,
great.
I think.
Because I'm at 64 at the moment. I don't think
no.
that's correct.
I think I damaged you.
Yeah, I
you
think
were
I-
healed a lot.
You were too.
At one point, I was down to 16. I know that much.
healed
Yes,
And then I
yes,
fell
you got-
asleep
You
and
got
threw
a big
up.
heal.
Okay. I got big
You
heal.
got healed good.
You got quite a few heals.
Maybe I am at
Because I think
64
you and Rowan had both taken a lot of damage in your journey of getting here.
Yes.
But there had been moments to offer healing and things like
Got
that.
replenished.
Smacked a heel in your face.
And in this
Okay.
battle, you haven't really been attacked yet because they've mainly been engaged with
Didn't really
guns.
die, I think.
But we are at the top of a round. He did amazing.
Yeah.
On,
Remember when I rolled so
Sorcerer's
many 8s in a
Burst?
row?
Yeah, Tom rolled so many 8s in a row.
So many.
You're welcome.
With
That's how you play a sword.
That incredibly balanced spell, Sorcerer's Burst.
It's, yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
No, it's actually fine. Right, Ophelia, you are up. Basically, all of you guys act before the bad guys, and it goes Ophelia, Rowan, Daisy, Gruff, Xanthias. So,
Okay.
Ophelia,
Nice.
then Rowan up on deck, and then followed by Daisy.
All right, I believe I'm currently raging.
You are.
Amazing. So
And you have the giant manta ray and one of these elite knights who is quite badly injured.
Amazing. So I am going to do a bite attack on this soldier, and because I have half my hit points, I get advantage on the bite attack.
Excellent.
So I'm going to rock and roll with that to start with. Oh, why did I roll it on my book?
You have a whole box
Why did
to
I
be
roll
rolled
it on my
into.
book? Right, that one's cocked.
Re-roll it in, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a non-canon
Half
roll.
the Dice tray.
16 to hit.
16 is going for the soldier.
Yeah.
Is not enough, I'm afraid.
Shit.
His carapace deflects your fangs.
Can I add a bless to that?
There's a way to do this.
There's a
You
bless
so yeah, you add a d4 to it every time.
Okay.
You don't need to choose to do that. You should just do that automatically.
Silent.
18.
18. So that would hit. So you will hit, but I will use his reaction to use his toxin spine shield against you. So I need a dexterity saving throw from you,
Okay.
and then we'll do your damage.
Okay, advantage because I can.
Do you have advantage?
19.
19 is a success. So that is going to be half damage. So it would be 10 poison damage halved to 5.
Lovely jubbly.
But then your attack goes off.
Cool. So that is D4, and then I get an extra D6 from my blood points.
Point.
And I think that's everything. I wrote this all down last week, so I think that's everything. So 5, 10 damage plus the rage, 12 damage.
12 points of damage.
Now I'd like to add that back to my health. s'il vous
Yes.
plaît.
So you bite into this creature, and the blood kind of, as you drink it in, is exceedingly salty and bitter. It is exceptionally unpleasant, like the most strongest seafood briny taste to it, with an immense saltiness, overpoweringly so, I would say.
Yeah, Ophelia just shudders at that. Oh, you taste disgusting. Agreed. And I'll strike again with veracity.
Okay, second attack.
You have no idea what you just agreed to.
No, I don't know either.
So if you had to add the bless, it's every attack.
Every attack. Ooh, 14. That wouldn't be 15.
It's not enough.
Not
Again,
enough.
the carapace deflects the blow.
Just put off by that horrible salty blood taste. It's really thrown me off.
Yes, and we've been doing a lot of one-shots and things in between, so if people are a bit rusty on the rules, it might take us a minute, because we've had to learn a few
too
other
many
systems.
rules.
Too many rules, yes. All right, Ophelia, all good?
I'm going to stay in his melee range for now.
Okay, then Rowan, we shift to you, and then Daisy up next.
I'm going to whip out my stone razor and give that a good old whacking.
You pull out this enormous great sword that you recently acquired from Agmox, and these creatures seem to almost recognize it. Kind of points a claw down towards you as you draw the blade.
I'm going to true strike this as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my.
So you get to use your spell attack.
Which is +7.
Okay, are you going for the mount or the rider?
Doesn't matter, nat 1.
Does matter, but
I was going to go for the rider.
yeah, because we can assume you're swimming sort of 3D, like this is like a 3D space. You can swim up a little bit. Yeah, so you swing, but this creature, you know, trying to swing. First of all, also keep in mind this is underwater. That attack would have been at disadvantage anyway. I would say your bite would have been fine and Veracity's fine because it's a piercing weapon.
yeah.
So with this,
Crossbow would have been good.
well, you try and swing the heavy blade, but underwater it's so hard to get the momentum necessary, and the creature just sort of parries
They're
it to the
both
side.
slowed though, right? From
The shark is currently slowed.
Gotcha. Cool. In which case, that's kind of it. I'm going to look back at Xanthius.
Hi there.
Shrug, and then 2 thumbs up, and then 2 little energy bursts comes out of my thumb and into your eyeballs.
Oh, okay.
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
2
I
little
see
motes.
clearly now.
Little motes. And they start circling above your head.
Some little row contact lenses.
Yeah.
Love that. Anything else on your
That'd be
turn?
a pun. That's it.
All right,
So
Daisy.
you get a D8 for stuff.
I
D8.
am
Hell
going
yeah.
to point my hand crossbow at the rider that Ophelia is next to,
Okay. Yep.
and I will take a shot.
Yep. You are just within range of its minimum range because it is underwater. So anything beyond that is going to struggle.
A natural 20.
That will hit.
Sneaky tacky because of
Yes, you have allies there. Yep. Gruff is also right next to it as well.
I'm an octopus.
It's true. You are an octopus.
Doesn't matter. You're still a friendly octopus to me.
Just a big octopus.
Can you cook and eat druids?
I wouldn't
They
try
would
it.
turn back into a person.
Yeah.
21 points of damage.
21 points of damage. The crossbow flies under the water, pressurized, launching forward like a little torpedo, and rips through this already badly injured knight's carapace as you watch that blue, dark blood spray out of the back of the wound, as that is enough to finish them off. They were very badly hurt from the previous rounds.
Very dope.
However, their manta ray flies into a rage at their master being slain.
Oh dear. Oops.
And I'm just going to tuck myself around the side of
Around the side of this
Then
rocky outcropping,
that's-
closer to Xanthius.
Yeah, that's about it,
About
I
there?
think.
Okay. All right. If you are done, Daisy.
Yeah, because I can't do my bonus. I can't do blades and stuff.
No, you have to attack with your main blade, so then bonus action one with it, even with Nick, because of the type of attack. Gruff then, followed by Xanthius.
I'm a big octopus. I'm gonna try and attack the manta ray
Yes.
with my tentacles.
Okay.
It's only a 10 to hit though.
A 10 is not enough, I'm afraid to say.
Do I? So I get extra attack as a
You can do it again.
thingy, as a druid because of the class you gave me.
Yes, that applies to your attacks. It would depend on the monster stat block. So if the monster doesn't have multi-attack,
some
then you
do.
do not
No, I
have
do not.
multi-attack. Then
I
you do
just
not.
want to know because Gruff can I do it?
So you can do it as Gruff, but it's different when you're in the different. You use the
It's
physical
stupid. I've got
stat
8
blocks.
tentacles. I should have 8 attacks.
Well,
True.
take
like
it,
a.
take it up with Wizards of the Coast.
I'll add it to my list.
Good. Well, you can't take it to Jeremy or Chris anymore, unfortunately. They don't work there anymore.
Well,
so-
also they've got a
yeah.
order against me.
Yeah.
After the
So
last-
yeah, that is. So that's your action, Gruff. Unfortunately, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Who has bless, by the way?
I believe
got
the
blessed.
fairies put it on Ophelia, Gruff, and the Turtle Man.
Yeah, it's the people over there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and there was fairy fire on that.
There
guy.
is fairy fire in that one, which I believe
So-
only affects the shark, because
So
I think he passed his saving throw.
I can roll a d4 for the attack roll.
Yeah, you get to add a d4 to the attack roll.
4, so 14.
14's not enough still, unfortunately.
No.
Your tentacle
Roll for
whips through the air.
I appreciate
The
it.
manta ray
I
is
tried.
quite agile and nimble and does floats through the air.
I just got an idea of an
Water.
octopus just pinwheeling, and it's just like slap, snap, 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 snap.
Well, I mean, that is what you do. It's just that it contributes to one singular attack.
It was so quick.
yeah.
Two attacks.
All right. Gruff, if you're
That's
done,
me.
we go to
I'm just gonna
Xanthias.
float.
Last time I did a pretty banging sorcerer's burst, and it only makes sense I do that again.
It can only go as well.
It can only go as well, and I'm going to do it to the rider of this this dolphin boy next to Rowan,
Okay.
and I'm going to do I can't remember what psychic damage.
You choose.
It's fairy fire on it, so does that?
I believe that I think only the shark failed its saving throw against the fairy.
Yeah, the
fire.
shark does.
Yes, the shark has. So
Oh,
you have
not the right.
advantage against it on attack rolls against it.
Actually, I'll do a chromatic orb against the shark.
Against the shark.
Against the shark, if I have advantage on it, then I'll on the what?
Crawl.
Crawl. Sorry, I'm going to crawl real quick. And this
Like,
is
you guys just shorten everything you possibly can, even when it doesn't need to be shortened. Bloint.
Aethy Pocan.
How would you shorten him?
Hit me with that chromatic orb, boy.
Yeah, this time it's thunder because I can't choose
Okay.
psychic. Chromatic orb. That's a natural 20. I'll roll again anyway. There you go. Natural 20 against the shark.
Natural 20.
That is 3d8 of honey damage. 3.
So, and chromatic orb is different now, don't forget as well.
Yeah, it is.
So remember the ruling for crits on it though. Because the ruling is like if you roll 8s, you get to chain the orb, I think, right?
If you roll the same number on
Yes.
2 or more d8s.
So because I do crunchy crits, which doesn't interact with that rule very well, because it means that if you crit, you automatically bounce it. It's on this next set of dice that if you get the same digits, then you get to bounce it.
You'll use your bardic.
How?
Bardic is on attack roll. You can't add it to damage.
You can do a con saving throw.
Oh, as in like spend the mode. That's if he spends it on the attack roll.
Yeah, you want to
he
do
then
it?
gets to add
I'll do it on the next on the pilot of the shark.
because that's you add it to the attack roll.
Shark
you
is
use it, and then
dead for
it
sure,
detonates.
and I'm going to roll 2 of the same number
There's
as
a
well.
certain type of bard that can add it to the damage roll specifically.
I roll 3 8s.
Oh my god!
Baby!
So it's going to bounce. It's going to chain.
And everyone was saying that some people play Xanthias a little bit better. Well, I'm back, motherfucker.
That is
back with
pretty
3
impressive.
8s.
So it would have already been maxed once already. So that's 16, 24.
Plus 24.
48.
48 on
the
the
shark.
shark. And it chains, which I will use Bardic on.
So hang on, 48.
That's insane.
That nearly killed. Like the shark is up, but it is looking bad.
Hell? Okay.
And then
changed.
you have to make another attack roll against the rider, I think, with
yes.
Chromatic Orb.
Yes,
He's
I
gonna
do.
use his bardic on.
Which
You
use
can
my
use the
Bardic on, which is
because
a
you don't
D8.
have advantage on this.
I don't have advantage. That's 16 plus 8.
Is a hit, yep.
3d8.
This is thunder damage though, right?
Yeah.
His coral armor that you've seen
Oh,
before
yeah.
is
Oh,
going
wait,
to
can I
grant him
change it?
resistance.
I change.
Don't think you can change it once you once you chain it. I don't think.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, it doesn't say it locks, but it also doesn't say that you can change it. So I'm just going to say it's still thunder.
I think it would make sense that it's because it's the same orb. It just
There.
bounces the damage out.
Don't count it to your total damage.
Okay.
We need a con save to see if that
Yes.
adds.
Okay. It doesn't chain, unfortunately, but that's 11 on the thunder. A con save from the bardic.
Is it more thunder damage that this does? Okay, I'll do this now and then I'll just half all of it.
15 to beat.
15. Yeah, he passes. That's 13. 18. Sorry.
So it doesn't get used at all.
Yes.
Cool.
So it'd be 5 thunder damage.
5 thunder doesn't chain,
That's
but
still.
So
that's
it's almost like an underwater implosion, right? Like this chromatic orb flies, it strikes the side of the shark. This thunderous energy
Yes.
ripples through the air. The reverberation tears the side of the shark apart. You know, you see it almost like a giant invisible bludgeon impacts it on the side, shattering ribs. Blood streams out between its mouth. It's clearly badly injured. The rider on top kind of brings his body in, and that coral armor seems to absorb a lot of the thunderous energy as he sees the desperate state of his mount.
Cool.
Good job, Tom.
Hey, if you want to get rid of a shark, you just kind of bop it on the head. I think 48 damage of thunder damage is a pretty good bop.
Were this just a wild shark? Yes, but this is a trained beast of war.
Shark.
Its rider is more in command of it.
Right.
Anything else you would like to do, Xanthias?
I will go back up and stand next to Daisy.
Oh, okay.
Why? Why?
Perfect. All right. My turn. I am going to have the rider of the giant shark. I am going to spend a fate point to have them use rush attack, which spurs their shark mount, flying basically through Rowan 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30.
Yeah, line attack is pretty rough, I
And
suppose.
the shark makes a bite attack against each creature it moves through, basically.
Wow.
So, Rowan, do you have all of your hit points?
No.
I have advantage.
Okay.
That is going to be a 19 total.
Yes. That will hit.
Damn.
Damn.
27 piercing damage.
Oh my god!
Daisy, do you have all of your hit points?
Does it avoid attack
So
of
you've taken damage?
Yeah.
I have advantage.
Does it avoid attack of opportunity as well doing this?
It does, yes.
Ah.
Yes, it's a special move that the
Yeah.
rider can do. That is going to be 16 to hit you, Daisy.
Just.
Bum. 16, 20, 26 piercing damage. Do you want to uncanny dodge it? Don't forget.
Yes.
So you can use your reaction to half that. So go 13.
Yes. Thank you.
Just a reminder, because it's been a while. Xanthias,
Watch this.
do you have all of your hit points?
No.
Check this out.
That is 25.
That's pretty high.
I mean, the shark, but it can only
shark.
do. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
12.
I'm like pissing blood
Okay,
out of
only 21. You got hit for the least damage.
Oh, nice.
And then the rider spins around and will. I mean, you just did that terrible attack, Xanthias. So he's going to throw a harpoon at you.
Yeah?
Harpoon.
I want to catch the harpoon and throw it back.
15.
That does hit. Damn.
Does
shield?
hit?
I could, but I like spell slots.
Okay.
I know, who am I?
Well, that's going to be
recognize you.
13 piercing damage, and can I get a strength saving?
Oh,
throw,
I didn't know
please?
there'd be more to it.
Oh, it's the same as the other
Oh,
dice.
strength save. 16.
16. That's actually enough. So he throws this harpoon, which has this like bound, seaweed-like rope attached to it. It strikes you, but you manage to dislodge it before he yanks it back, scorpion style. Get over here! And you are not pulled 20 feet towards him.
Oh.
But that is going to be his turn. The manta ray, in a frenzy, is just going to attack the closest targets it can. I will have it make one attack against each of you. Gruff, Turtle Man, and Ophelia.
Octogruff, please.
Octogruff. Octogruff. That is an 18 to hit you.
Yes, that'll hit me.
That will hit you in your squiddy form.
Octopus, please.
Sure.
God.
There's a
Disrespect.
difference.
5 points of damage. Not much. Turtle Man. It's a natural 1. Misses.
Oh.
And Ophelia, 2. So on the stinger for a 7. So yeah, just kind of thrashes around, agitated. And that is going to bring me to Turtle Man, who is the last to act.
Notice how the manta ray had 3 attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of bullshit, isn't it? She doesn't have
Should have turned into a manta ray.
It's right there. So easy.
And a hugging kiss.
I don't think they have stats.
He misses the giant scorpion, unfortunately. You can see he basically casts Shillelagh on like his sort of speary staff thing and tries to strike it, but does not strike
Scorpion.
it, unfortunately.
Actually, there is something I could have done.
Yeah.
It's better than a manta ray as a reaction, but I shan't
Kit.
It's well past my turn.
Yeah, well past, I'm afraid.
Maybe
But it is
that's me
the. I will say as well, it looks like the rider on the shark. When he did that rushing attack through everybody, he is. He is flying off in a direction. Like he looks like he is about ready to flee. Like he is encouraging his mount to get out of here, basically. So he just decided to do that on the way out as a little leaving present to try and
That's
continue.
nice.
So we go to Ophelia at the top of a brand new round.
Cool, yeah. Ophelia is going to reckless strike this manta ray and try and get rid of it.
Yes, excellent.
17 to hit.
It will hit.
Amazing. So with veracity, I'm going to strike out towards it. Try and pierce its little heart.
Jeez.
I should say as well, that shark was what you did the Sorcerer's Burst damage to, which is why it's so badly injured. So it took that and the crit chromatic orb.
Wow.
It's just about still standing.
Damn.
Do you still have
Basically
bless?
just done
that?
that all,
Do you still
all on
have
your own.
bless?
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Well, that's on the attack roll, not damage.
So that was a 9, 10 damage.
10 points of damage with
First
Brassy
one.
first strike.
And then I have advantage on the second one. Mm-hmm.
You have advantage on the first one as well, which is
Yeah.
reckless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 18 plus 7.
Yeah, easily hits.
23. Again. 9 damage that time.
Are you adding your raid
Yeah, that's
range
all my
damage?
damage. I will add a d6 though of
Bloint?
blood bloint to that one. So that was that 9, 10,
9.
12, 13, 14, 15 total.
15. Nice. The manta ray is looking very badly hurt, but it's bloodied. You can see that from its multiple wounds, it seems to grow more sluggish, more defensive, kind of flapping its enormous sort of wing-like membranes defensively. Anything else, Ophelia? If not, we go to Rowan, then Daisy.
I might. I'm tempted to go after the little sharky guy as he's riding away, just to chase him down. Yeah, I'm gonna go after. I'm gonna.
You are the speediest.
You can't disengage
I can't
because you
disengage,
attacked.
but I'm gonna risky and go after the shark
The
guy.
manta ray will try and make an attack against you with its
Yeah.
stinger with advantage because you reckless. That is going to be 23.
That'll hit.
So that is going to be 10 points of piercing, which you half,
5.
and then 14 poison damage from its stinger. You
No.
do you have resistance
I don't
to
have
poison?
resistance,
So
no.
it's just the 14. So yeah,
14 plus 5. Is
19.
19.
19.
Cool.
And then you swim over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna annoy him.
Sure. Yeah, you swim up next to an engage in melee range. Perfect. All right, then we go to Rowan, then Daisy.
Thank you for doing that. I know get sneaked.
I'm going to unequip my stone razor and equip light crossbow
Okay.
and give a little shot to the rider.
Okay.
And I'm going to nail it with a natural 20.
Here we
it
go.
is.
Watch this drive.
Natural 20.
Love it.
It actually is.
Oh my god, it is.
Oh my god.
It actually is.
I love that.
It actually is.
See when people call it and then get.
You just have to believe. Like when you guys roll bad,
heart
it's
of the
because you
dice.
don't believe. I believe every time.
Yeah.
Believe in the heart of the dice.
Yeah.
24.
I learned from Yugi that that's what you have to do.
Best
Well, it's a
teacher.
hit, it's a crit. You definitely hit. So max damage on the D8 plus another D8 plus your
Only
modifier.
9 points.
So another 9 on top of the 8.
Nope. So
9 total.
it was, I got to roll a 1. So it
Oh.
was 9.
Oh, so you don't add a modifier. You have no dex modifier.
Hell no.
So just 9 damage.
9 total.
Okay. So this crossbow thuds into like the back of the elite soldier's carapace, like crab-like head, and it's obviously embedded. But a claw just kind of reaches and like pulls the arrow out as he looks in your direction. A critical blow, but not one that seems to have upset him too greatly.
Oh. Well,
Anything else on
The
your
attack
turn?
had like a
Rowan?
full like charge up animation and everything. It looked awesome. You did a big spin and then
I mean, 9 damage.
Ow!
Ow!
The arrow hurt a little bit. Like,
Adam!
I'm
can't believe you've done this.
Healing word myself. If I can do that.
Yeah? Yeah, you can heal. Would you have cure wounds or any healing word?
Yeah, cure wounds is an action. I've just done that.
Oh, that's right, yes. So if you want a healing word as a bonus action, yeah, you can do.
So I will healing word myself
What?
Just a second
What level?
Second level.
I will leave you to do that while I move on to Daisy.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
Hello.
Now just fudge the numbers.
4, 4, 4.
I'm going to crossbow
And crossbow. The rider.
the rider. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll leave the shark to you
For Xanthias.
since you seem to be an expert.
I'm looking more bloodthirsty than the shark does.
Oh my gosh.
I should also point out, when I moved it, by the way, I did half its movement for the slow. It could have gone up to 60 feet without that.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit, okay.
Him in
Its movement
clutch.
as well. It would have been off the map and
Yeah.
like getting away, basically.
Nice one,
24
loser.
to hit.
24 will hit the rider.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
Sneak attack, dude.
What?
29 damage.
Cool.
Nice.
Points of damage.
I rolled 2 6s under 5.
I mean, again, like the crossbow bolt this time finds far more purchase than Rowan's does, maybe wedging itself in between some of these plates. And you see the creature like wince and twist its body around in pain, but it is not yet bloodied. These guys,
wow.
Well, this one hadn't really been hurt before. It had suffered a little bit of damage from I believe, the Sorcerous Burst, but yeah, this one is not too badly damaged. And so it kind of winces and grunts, but is still up.
I'm afraid that is all I have.
Would you like to move?
Nah,
No?
fine where I am.
Okay. In that case, we go to Gruffith.
I will swim on over. If you wish to attack.
We've already used its reaction. So the
fuck
Manta
then,
Ray,
Manta
yeah.
Ray.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll move 15 that way.
This way?
Yeah.
15 like here?
Like further diagonal up this way.
Oh, up this way.
Yeah.
Sorry, so 5, 10, 15.
Thank you.
There. So Gruff, you swim next to Ophelia.
Yeah. And I'm gonna try and twat the rider.
Okay. Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh my god!
Yes!
Perfect.
Day of crits has
This is how we
arrived.
do.
It's here. I can't do the math on this, so
So what's your normal damage as an octopus?
my normal damage is 2d6 plus 3.
2d6 plus 3.
50.
So just roll that and then add 12.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 12 plus 9,
21.
21. And he is grappled and restrained.
Oh shit!
Nice one.
As I
Very
Okay,
nice.
you wrap him up. That's probably why the octopus doesn't have multi-attack, because it can do that.
Yeah.
So you kind of wrap
cool,
this
very
rider
cool.
up, this knight.
Does the shark
child
keep
soldier.
going and he just stays alive?
No, because like he's kind of got like these like reins around the shark, like the same of that blood kelp like knotted rope, and it's like wrapped around his like clawed hand, and he's like riding it properly, like he's kind of controlling it, and the shark will kind of like is now aware that something's grabbed its master and is but is unable to help basically. So it's probably gonna it's like thrashing around.
I also get 1d8 from Primal Strike. So it can be.
Does that apply to your wild shape?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you can add a d8 of damage. Well, in fact, it'll be 8 plus another d8.
Plus
It was a crit.
6.
Plus an 8, so 14 more damage.
And that can be.
So with that, you don't need to. That is enough as you crush the life out of this child soldier. Yeah, it's like you got him down to he had.
It is elemental, so I don't know.
What kind of elemental damage do
I
you pick?
have to choose.
this will change things, won't it?
Yeah. Where the fuck?
Choose thunder.
I'm not choosing thunder. I've learned from someone else.
Choose fire.
I don't have fire. I think it's cold lightning.
Go for ice.
Cold fire, light. Oh, I can do fire. Cold fire, lightning, thunder.
Well, I
I'll
will
go-
warn you now. Fire underwater is automatically halved.
Yeah, I'll go. Thunder will twat me.
Thunder won't.
I won't try you, but they'll be
But they're
resistant to it.
resistant.
Lightning might.
Lightning might cold. I think it's resistant. It's cold to. I think it's cold to. Resistant to.
Yeah, I think it's
So I'll go cold, but it's probably.
It is unfortunately
Yeah.
resistant. It's a deep nature coming
Yeah.
from the deep sea is resistant. So what was the total of it? It was 8 plus 14. It was 14, so half to 7.
So wait, we're avoiding lightning because of the assumption that it chains out.
It overcharged the armor, and then they.
Oh,
Yeah.
their armor. Right.
Yeah, thunder and lightning, the coral seems to have some sort of affinity to.
Okay.
And yeah, unfortunately, cold it is naturally resistant to. And fire
Doesn't
underwater
do it.
doesn't do as much. Unfortunately, your options for elements were a little limited there. But unfortunately, because of that resistance, it is still up. But you can see that Gruff has got this thing, and it is on the verge of death. It is badly weakened, but you are now wrapped around it, Gruff, holding it in place. It cannot move, and I'd say because it's restrained, it cannot command the shark. It can't like force the shark to move.
Reins.
Yeah, it's like he can't like gesture enough for the shark to go, basically.
Yeah.
The shark could, in theory, choose to act on its own movement, but it will, be limited. All right, well, if you're done, Gruff, we move to Xanthias.
I'm done.
I want to swim around to the front of the shark, place a hand on its forehead to try and soothe it, and then use Shocking Grasp.
Oh my god!
Soothing.
Calm down.
Calm.
Yeah, absolutely. So you swim around, moving into melee range with it.
Yeah, but
Sure.
unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20 is enough to hit the shark.
At 2d8, this is lightning. Is it? Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. That's 8 lightning damage,
8 lightning damage.
and it cannot make opportunity attacks.
Still not enough, just barely as you place your hand against it. Lightning
real.
spreads out, causing this hideous burn over one of its eyes, half of its face, its side blood is pouring out of its mouth. But this creature, ferocious as they are, it will not die easy. This thing is enormous, it is tenacious, and it still is lost in a blood frenzy at this point.
God damn it, I don't have a bonus action to do any damage. Unless.
JK, unless.
Flame Blade doesn't count. Unless I conjure a Flame Blade, holding it in such a position that it conjures into it. I don't know.
Oh, do you really want to do that? Because then that lets me do that to you guys in the future.
Pretty cool.
Just cast it above your stomach and instantly kill you.
Didn't Kylo Ren do that?
Yeah, that's it. You can get Kylo Ren.
What? He did what?
I know what I have to do, but I don't have the strength to do it.
I'll just swim back. Do a big rotation.
It can't take reactions.
No, it can't.
He can.
He's restrained.
He has a disadvantage.
Was I in melee
attack.
range of him?
I would say to be in melee range of touching
okay.
a shark, he has like a long harpoon.
I'll do whatever the.
You can stay in melee with him.
I'll do whatever the swimming version of a Moonwalk Away is.
Same thing.
Well, he has disadvantage, but he's up next, so I might as well try and make the attack of opportunity with his harpoon. That's going to miss. That's only a 9. I got a 3 on the
Nice.
first roll. What would I have rolled? Yeah, I would have hit if not for the disadvantage.
Exactly as planned.
Exactly as planned. All right, bad guys go. Does the creature just try and break free? Does the soldier try and just break free? Or does he just try and attack Gruff?
Disadvantage.
He would have disadvantage, but if he can do enough damage, he might force you out of octopus form and then...
Can but try.
He can, but try. Yeah.
I still have 10 HP, so.
Yeah. Do you know what? He is going to make 2 disadvantage attacks against Gruffus.
Jinxed it.
So I think that's not going to hit. My lowest was a 16 on the claw attack.
AC 11.
Oh, so it does hit. Oh, of course, because it's the octopus AC. That is going to be 11 points of slashing damage from his claw. And then I think he's going to shield bash you.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Grappled?
Yeah. You guys can still attack when you're grappled and restrained.
Shield bash.
He has disadvantage. He's like pressing the shield up against Gruff and its toxin
And
spines.
it's in my little squishy bit,
Yeah.
because I am quite vulnerable,
Your little octopus organs.
Yeah.
Do you have?
Well, look, I mean, with the disadvantage, it's only a 10, so it's actually you've wrapped him too tight. He can't strike you. So you're just like
I could
Crushing.
ink him,
you could ink him.
Why not?
but then it means everyone else will have to roll disadvantage. So.
The shark is going to. I'd say the shark can't attack Gruff because it can't reach up and like bite Gruff. So it will go for the nearest available target, which I think is going to be Ophelia. Do you have all of your hit points?
Nope.
Okay. Advantage. That is going to be where is it? That's 26.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That is going to be 8 plus. Oh, not too bad. Only 17 piercing damage, so
Okay.
half to 16, 8. So take 8 in total.
8, yeah, not
Round
too bad.
down.
Nice. Can I hellish rebuke as a reaction?
Oh,
Play? It won't
can.
kill,
It'll be
but-
resisting because it's
Yeah.
flame. Well, it might be quartered if it passes its saving throw.
All right. DC 13 save. See if you play.
Now it's slowed, right? So I think it has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, or -2 or something like that, to dexterity saving throws.
Yeah.
Look it up, please. My memory is not that good.
This
Chris
is just
Truck's
gonna shut,
reading.
right?
He's reading the spell.
-2 to AC and Dex saving throws.
There you go,
Can't take
-2.
reactions.
Oh, I can't take reactions anyway.
Oh, I can't take reactions anyway. Dex saving throw -2. Natural 1.
2d10 fire damage
Relevant.
halved.
Halved, yes.
16 on both of those, so 8 fire damage.
8 points of fire damage is enough. It had 4 hit points left. So as it bites into you, Ophelia, you let this kind of dark, roiling black flame of the grave kind of, emerge out from you. It engulfs going into its mouth and its eyes, and the wounds are just too great at this point, and the shark is defeated.
Dope.
Cooked.
Tasty.
Delicious.
Leaving the soldier floating mid-air, still wrapped up in Octogruff's clutches. You have, however, abandoned poor Turtle Man to this giant manta ray.
You've got this turtle guy!
The manta ray makes 3 attacks against him.
Oh my god, he's dead.
That first claw hits, second claw misses, stinger misses.
Wing
alright.
tailed octopus one.
That's lucky.
I'm on your side.
That's going to be 8 points of damage.
Let's find the new Jeremy Crawford and go there and.
The Turtle Man manages to dodge and weave, avoiding the stinger and one of the bites of its mandibles, but the last mandible digs deep, and you can see this Caparin is badly wounded, is barely staying conscious, but is still alive, at least for now. With that, the hope of escape fading, it does not look like this guy is going to be able to get away quick enough. Ophelia,
Yes, Ophelia shall strike at this
you
guy
have an
once again.
advantage automatically because he is restrained.
Amazing. I'm going to use Veracity's blood drain ability on this one. 'cause-
Okay. So you're going to do an empowered bite through Veracity.
Yes. 15, 22
Hits.
to hit. Amazing. So, D4.
Well, no, you use Veracity's damage, but
damage.
you just get to do the effect of either draining the
beans.
health or
Add it to
empowering
the
it.
sword. Full damage. D8, 13, 14, 15 damage.
15. Bloint or no bloint?
I will stick a bloint on just for fun.
15, why not?
Full damage on that one as well.
Shit.
Wow.
21.
So, what was that? 18, 23.
15 plus whatever you rolled.
Brain is gone. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 21, you're right.
21. You watch as his last remaining, how many hit points? 4 hit points that he had. But yeah, you still get the full 21 to Veracity. Do you want to help heal or?
I will put that into the sword.
Oh, you get both. So you can
no,
heal.
no,
You
I
can
will-
heal and you add it
Of
to
course.
the tally.
So yes, I will heal with that as well.
I think it has a salty blood sword now.
So 43, so that's 21. So 63 bloints Veracity has now.
Excellent.
Oh my god.
So, sort of reaching down in between Octogruff's tentacles, you plunge Veracity as you watch the sort of musculature and organic components beneath the hardened carapace kind of shrivel and wither as this creature is fully slain.
Incredible. And then I'll pivot around, move back towards the manta ray, and do the same
I can't believe it.
recklessly.
About to see a triple kill.
19 plus
Triple kill.
7.
Yeah.
The
26
previous
to
turn
hit the
killing
manta ray.
shark.
Oh, right, yes. Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Sorry, what was that, Ophelia?
26 to hit the
Oh,
manta
yeah.
ray. So, D again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and
No, I was going to move the
point.
food.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage to the manta ray.
Holy shit.
Looking very, very rough. Again, the manta ray hadn't really been injured before, but yes, you strike with Veracity and cause another deep gash along it. It just thrashing in this mad panic at
Nice.
this point. I think that might be enough to break it out of its sort of frenzy, and it might try and run away. But before then, it is Rowan, then Daisy.
Rowan is going to look at Manta Ray and then pry open its mind with dissonant whispers.
Ooh.
So, a wisdom saving throw, please. 15.
6.
Yep. Yep.
It is Manta Ray. It is not wisest of creatures.
No.
Have you seen
Why,
their
if we're
mouth?
not-
They just always look like they're smiling.
They do. They're very.
This one doesn't look like that. It's got horrible, like, fangs.
Is it the
and-
other way around? Like,
Yeah.
Sad face.
Always looks sad. And it's full of teeth.
9 points. Psychic damage.
Enough. You watch
Nice.
as this creature, kind of in its mad thrash, begins to panic and look around. It goes to swim away, but something in its mind just snaps, and
Wow.
the creature is slain.
Sweet.
And with that, we drop out of initiative, everybody. As these kind of floating corpses, you watch as the hardened carapace of the soldiers kind of sinks them down, but both the manta ray and the shark sort of flip over and begin to slowly drift upwards, their blood leaking out.
If I'm still holding on to him, though,
Oh yeah, you can keep holding him if you want.
can I rifle through his pockets and stuff? I mean, you might not
All the
have
tentacles.
This creature has no pockets. It was carrying a sort of harpoon made of this kind of darkened coral.
Where,
it
pray
has
tell, would they keep their
toxin.
biscuits?
Huh?
Where would they keep their biscuits?
They
That's
don't
pretty
eat
pro
biscuits.
show that they don't have pockets. That's
They don't eat biscuits.
What the hell do they eat?
But
sorry
they
for
could.
them.
Great
They need
question.
pockets for something. Where do they keep their stuff?
They don't have
about
any stuff.
if
He
they-
has a harpoon
All their spare
and a
pens.
shield. Weirdly, he doesn't need pens.
They got a bad deal from Ajanya.
Yeah,
No
a
pockets.
bad deal.
They got gills though.
Come to the mainland, we have pockets.
Do you imagine the
risky
revolution that
Yeah.
starts?
Gills, I'd shove so much junk in there.
And suffocate yourself.
I need
That's
this for
very on
later.
brand.
It's very on brand for Rhiannon, who somehow runs out of space of everything. Your home, your your table here, eye rollers.
My car.
Your car.
Don't look at my car.
But yeah, you literally just has its weapons on it. Doesn't really have any other belongings.
That coral that does all the nice stuff, that's embedded into it, isn't it?
So they've shaped it into, it's like grown into their carapace, basically. It's like molded into it. You can break it off, but as Xanthias found, it kind of
It does
loses
nothing.
potency once it's kind of broken away.
I guess, can I take the harpoon and shield and just octopusy waggle it around, like, you know?
Sorry, say that again?
No. My brain caught up with it.
The shield is
pussy waggle, that's fine.
the shield is basically like a hardened starfish. It's not like a shield as you would know it, and it's covered in these like toxic spines that you've seen,
sea
similar to the sea
urchins.
urchin ones. It does look difficult to wield. Like it almost looks like you would probably need to like know how to use it, or you'd be at risk of poisoning yourself.
Yeah, maybe not then.
But the harpoon itself is just basically functions as a pike or like a reach, like a one-handed like long spear, basically. It does not appear to be magical. It is just made of a sort of hardened coral.
That's really nice, Gruffith. Octogruff.
Blob blob. Anybody who looks over, Ophelia being the closest, you see the Caparin, who kind of like a giant sea turtle, but has a bandolier of these kind of big gourds, and has various sort of trinkets and accoutrements all strapped over their body. He sort of gestures and swims down to the rock, and you can see he's holding his side where he's been stung by that stinger and the claw and things like that. And he looks pretty weak, but he begins to weave a very simple healing spell, and he's like sealing the wound, and pulls up one of the gourds, pulls it up to his mouth, flips something up, and seems to breathe in air, and then sort of locks the gourd, and then hangs it back off of his belt. And he very warily, with his big sort of three-fingered hand, will make a series of gestures at you that are completely lost on you. And then...
I can comprehend languages.
Sure. What does it do? Read out the spell.
For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any language that you hear or see signed.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that would absolutely work then. If it can work on like visual sign language, then yeah, you could cast that.
You don't need it, though. I understand Elvish.
I just nudge Rowan, just like, I'd point to the turtle, just like, I don't.
You can still talk
yeah.
telepathically.
I don't know what he's saying. Can you help? I think he's hurt.
Yes, he's saying the following.
Do you cast comprehensive language?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Mark off spell slot. Yeah. You see, he does this signed language, which you come to understand is some sort of developed communication for this particular species or ancestry, and he basically is saying to you, "Who are you? Why are you here? Why did you help me? Why did you help the Silmir?"
I don't know if I can respond to it. I can just comprehend.
Yeah.
So Gruff has common sign language. Like,
So I think I said last time, like, there's some similarities, but because it's like this three-fingered, it is different.
Yeah.
You get like a vague sense, but you're not sure you could use that to communicate back to them. You
Could I
cannot understand me, but if we go to, how do I explain this to them? You see, he kind of tries to. He like touches his mouth. This isn't signed. This is like just charades at this point.
I'm
He, like,
going to
touches-
charades back
Like
as best I can.
He touches his mouth
Yeah.
and then points in the direction to Gruff, the settlement. He like points that way, and then he points at you to himself, and then gestures towards the settlement.
Do thumbs up to that.
He kind
He
of
wants
cocks
us
his
to
head.
go with him. He doesn't know that I understand him because I don't know how to respond, but I'm figuring out what they're saying.
He sort of puts his dominant sort of finger up in a similar gesture. You get the sense he doesn't understand what this means. Like, he doesn't know what thumbs up means.
Do a very generic point at myself, and then my ear, and then point at his mouth.
He signs at you, "You understand me."
The thumb up.
Does this mean yes?
Thumb up.
He does this back to you now. Like, he's like, yes.
Thumb up.
Nailed it.
But
if it meant no.
So like he's like, and you see he signs it like you. Excellent. Follow me to my village. I will be able to speak with you there. I cannot speak in the water.
Rowan ponders for a second. Thumbs up.
He thumbs up right back. He loves this. This is great. He's like, excellent.
Okay,
Are there
so
the Silmir around?
Yeah, so during the fight, they sort of scattered and they went and hid in amongst some of the flora that you can see.
why are we shortening stuff?
Huh?
You're always shortening words. It's weird.
I know.
Florna.
Sure and everything.
That was just me
I
being
know, I know, I
dyslexic. Thanks, Tom.
I know. I got you again.
Thanks. No, they're sort of playing in amongst that. You can see that they sort of hid during the battle, and now they sort of pop their heads out and they're like hee hee, kind of flying around, swimming around each other. Really, these giant clownfish, very brightly coloured style tails. They look a little bit sort of like underwater fairies. You can see they have gills. They have big, long, elongated ears. Their hair is the colour of like not seaweed, more like underwater plants. So it has those weird like little nodules and like fronds and things like that. Sort of got like almost axolotl traits to them as well. Just like the little fronds, like antennas and things. And they're sort of like giggling, and they start to go up to you, Gruff, because you're the one to rescue him, but also you're an octopus. And they start, kind of like, and they make little ink clouds themselves around you, and then they sort of like prod you like, you're not a real octopus. Blah, 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 blah. We know you're not really. We saw you before. We can tell. You're not really an octopus.
I ink.
He can ink. And then they do the same thing again. But they make their ink look like shapes.
Oh my God.
And they make them look like seashells, or they make them look like, they might probably copy like one of your, like Rowan's face. They make their ink look like a silly caricature of like Rowan's face. And they are just like whipping around. this is like, they are on high on a sugar high or a caffeine high. Like, they never stop moving. Like, they're just constantly flying around. They speak to each other. Unlike the Caparin, they can speak out loud, and you can hear them perfectly clearly. Like, when they speak, it's almost like their voice is somehow being carried by the water, and they giggle and laugh, but they also speak in a language that now Rowan would understand. They're speaking in some sort of Fey language, and they're just like, new friends, and they're just like kind of giggling and playing with each other.
I think they like us a lot.
Yuga, and then they go over to the Caparin, who they seem to be calling Yuga, and they're like, Yuga, can we take them? Let's keep them. We want to keep them as pets. And you see the turtle signs back at them like, they are not pets, they are land walkers. We should be careful. We should. I do not know if we can trust them yet.
How are you spelling his name?
Yuga, Yuuga.
This is why I ask, because Mark
Did you only put one U?
Yes.
You, weirdly.
Now it looks like a W.
It's weird how you always shorten names. I add apostrophes and double letters everywhere.
I don't shorten names. I'm just dyslexic, and sometimes I merge them.
I will relay that Yuga is A, their name, and B, that they're wary of us, so don't do anything sudden or weird. Or aggressive.
Yeah, he sort of takes a minute. He's like, little ones, sacred. He would say sacred ones, please, sacred ones. We must go. We must return. I wish to make sure you are safe. We cannot have the children of Ojanya take you again. And they're like, oh, we want to play. And he just is like, no, please, sacred ones, we need you at the shrine. And they sort of are like, oh, fine, kind of swim around him. And then they'll sort of be like, come on. And they sort of gesture like, follow me, to all of you. And he will take off and begin to swim. And you can see very adept natural swim speed just makes his way through the water as you follow, I'm assuming. You swim on for a little ways. Sadly, the Rowans, what were they called?
Rudders.
The magic recreation fades at this point, and you are resorted to swimming naturally, which does impair you a little bit, does slow you down, now without that increased swim speed. But you are led through the blood kelp, which you notice begins to grow thinner as you get closer towards this settlement. It's still present, but it is not as overbearing as it is everywhere else. And you begin to see other underwater life and flora has grown in its place, almost as if it somehow has the strength to fight back against this oppressive species of plant. And instead, bright colors, oranges, blues, yellows, pinks begin to fill as you find these hills, these underwater hills made of coral and rock, perhaps part of the mountainscape that becomes eventually Twin Peak Isle. You are led into these, which are covered in these beautiful underwater, you get the impression almost like gardens. There are little stone structures, almost like little arches, kind of housing certain species of underwater plant all together. And you can't help but think of, the Duke's Gardens, or like a well-maintained farm plot or something like that, as you get to see them spread out over the hills. And you are led down into a natural cave and swim through. It becomes quite tight, especially for Rowan at points, but you manage to make your way through. And eventually you see that the tunnel sort of goes upwards, and you see the surface of the water break. There are multiple little tunnels that spill off, but it becomes a large open underground cave, basically, with an air pocket inside. When you emerge, you see a large cavern with tunnels leading off to it, built into the sort of hollowed out section of this mountain or hills or whatever they are. And you see not many, maybe 6 more of these caperin. Very simple, giant, like shell-like structures that have been turned into houses, almost like giant spiral snail shells that have been like carved out and, you know, curtains drawn over them and things like that. No fires, but you do notice like racks of seaweed being dried, fish, you know, being laid out as there is this sudden stunned silence as you breach water. The little Silmir, the fairies, they don't go on land. They sort of poke their heads up and sort of like chatter and laugh and then swim off into little channels that seem to flow out and go further into this cave complex and heading deeper into this settlement. As you breach the water, the turtle, the caperin, Yuga, will turn to you and sort of hello. I do not often speak your language, so please forgive me if I speak wrongly. But thank you for your help. People, they rescued me from Ojanya's soldiers. I have come to offer them hospitality as is right by the Great Mother. I do hope that you will all behave. No violence here. We have no quarrel with Landwalker. Please. We are not children of Ojanya. We are not Ojanya. Sort of looks, and you can see that that's a very loaded statement, almost rehearsed. You know, you get the sense that this is something that these caperin probably encounter a lot, that they are mistaken for monsters of Ojanya. And you can tell that there is a fear here of all of you.
So I think as we come out of the water, I'll obviously bob up as a giant octopus, but then as I slither onto the land, I'll turn back into shake myself off, like, you know, in Beauty and Beast when he shakes himself off.
And it becomes really puffy. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Graf.
There is.
Grafith of Tremoro. I just want to speak on behalf of everyone here that we come in peace and we respect your hospitality and your custom, and we too are here to fight the forces of Ojanya.
Good, this is good. Many of your kind mistake us for her servants. Many caperin have been killed by the people of your world. So we are wary, but you helped me and you helped the sacred ones. That is a task, that is a duty that I must, a kindness that I must repay. Hello, I am Yuga, and this is Purpurea, our home.
Yeah, I need to spell that one.
Purpurea. Purpurea.
Sorry, Purpura.
EA. Purpurea.
Thank you.
Purpurea, if you prefer. There are not many of us here. We do not have much to offer, but at least this place is protected against Ojanya and her children. You are safe to rest if you need to. We have food, but I do not know if landwalkers can eat what we eat. But maybe you can. There is clean water and air. How do you breathe beneath the waves?
Well, some among us, we can cast magics that allow us to breathe underwater.
Yes. You have Mother's blessing. You can conjure her blessings.
Oh, Altheya.
You see all of the caperin sort of like, they pull their heads into their shells and like go on their knees and like bow down basically. And you hear them all chant, Altheya. And then they stand back up again. And you see Yuga nods his head. The Sacred Mother, yes.
That's how my magic works. I suppose my magic works through the
He
mummy.
nods his head, then and you place like a big 3-fingered hand on your shoulder. You are welcome here, Gruffeth. Yes.
Hi, that's me.
If you are a child of the Great Mother, you are welcome. Come. And he will gesture to all of you to make your way inside.
Cool.
Oh, it's nice to finally be dry.
Yeah, it's damp because this is like an underwater cave basically, and it is a pocket of air. So it's still damp, but it is that sort of sudden relief of. You could always feel the presence of the pressure of being deep under the water. You could feel the cold. It was quite chilly. So there is a sort of relief being out of the water here. Your movements suddenly don't feel so heavy, so sluggish, so slow. You notice that the channels, there are probably more of the little Silmir, the little mermaids, than there are of the Caperin. You maybe only see maybe 2 or 3 more Caperin as you're sort of led deeper into the caverns. You don't imagine that there couldn't be more than 10 in this entire settlement, but the little fairies, they seem to be everywhere. You find like little lagoons, like little caverns with like little pools, and they pull themselves up on the rocks, and you can hear music. They seem to be singing to each other in this strange fae-like language. They giggle and splash and play games. They have a sort of dried out sea urchin, like probably a sort of or like a pufferfish, like a deceased pufferfish, and they've made it into a ball, and they're like throwing it and like splashing it around with each other and stuff. But they are tiny, they're probably sort of 14 inches tall. They're like little Barbies basically, but with these little clown tails, and they're just sort of splashing around and singing and seem to just be having a good time. You come across in one lagoon, a number of them are tending to a garden of underwater plants, and you can see them all conjuring druidic magic and sort of encouraging it to grow, and nurturing it and caring for it. You find that like many of them keep pet underwater animals. You find like deep sea crabs that have been like dressed up like little seaweed bows and like painted colors with like dyes and things like that, and they're like feeding them and like showing them off to each other, and almost like little kids showing off their favorite dolls or a stuffed toy, but it's like an actual crab, and he's like wriggling and clicking his little claws, and they're like, look, Mr. Pinchy, and like they're kind of showing them off to each other and stuff. Yeah. And you find pockets of these little Silmirs everywhere. But Yuga takes you further and further in until you reach a very beautiful cavern with geodes. Not anything precious, but sort of just crystals, quartz, and the like, kind of scattered around it. And you can see there are... it would be like a dried shell, but it's been lit like incense, and it's letting off this pungent... very deep, earthy aroma, but they've been left as sort of almost like this is a shrine. And you can see that all of these offerings, and there are carved, like in the stone itself has been carved to resemble this great turtle person, a female turtle person, who's much larger than all the others, giving blessings and raising crops. And it doesn't take much for those of you, especially Gruff, to see that this is obviously an interpretation of Altheya. And right at the back of the chamber, where all of the worship is sort of guiding you towards, all the light and everything else, there are little sort of glowing shells, almost bioluminescent algae and stuff like that's being used as lighting. It points to the back wall, where in the wall of the cave itself, there is this tiny sliver of a greenish metal, like a natural vein of ore, that seems to glow with a dull greenish yellow light. And all around the cave, growth of moss and underwater plants has bloomed around it. And it's small, but any of you who are intrinsically magical, so I'd say probably like Xanthias, Gruff, and Rowan, although Daisy and Ophelia, you do have some magic of your own, it's not necessarily internal, it's like being given to you or it's been granted from Nim. But for Xanthias, Rowan, and Gruff, you immediately can tell that this vein of metal has a natural sort of magic to it. And it seems to be the culmination of this settlement's like temple, effectively. And you see Yuga goes up to it, pulls his neck in, goes on his little feet, and he bows down in front of it. And you hear him whispering in. No, he wouldn't say anything. He would sign it because that's their own language rather than speaking yours. He signs, and Rowan, you would understand it, to be a prayer to the mother. Thank you for sending these people to save me, to save the sacred ones. Thank you for protecting this village. Please help us against Ajanya's champions. Sort of offers this little prayer to the vein of metal, basically.
So is it like a completely untouched vein of?
Not been touched at all.
So there's nothing else been like made out of it as
They
well,
have left it as natural. Like you can.
Okay.
I'd say that you don't even need to make a check for this. They clearly worship it, and
Yeah.
you get the impression that like to mine it would be, they treat it as sacred. Yeah, it'd be
Sure.
blasphemous.
Yeah.
But no, it's only it's like like an errant natural vein. Like
Okay.
you don't see anything else in the cavern to indicate that there's more of this stuff.
Okay.
And you've never seen. None of you have ever seen a metal like this before. This is not. You've not even heard about a metal like this before in the Empire.
Uranium.
That's it. Can
with
you all
just
make a
regular
con
people.
save for me, actually, please?
Is anyone feeling high?
Yeah.
Tools.
I think Rowan will actually see this happening and then go kneel down next to them.
Oh, okay.
And knowing what they just signed, offer a similar one. Thank you, Altheya, for crossing our paths with these people, and we hope together we will defeat Ojanya.
Can you roll a charisma? Just roll, not a saving throw, just D20 plus charisma for me, please, Rowan.
Okay. Yeah. I rolled a 3 plus 3.
You didn't believe it.
6.
You offer this prayer, and you do. It's strange. You almost can feel a tingling along those patterns on your arms, as if something of this vein of metal and whatever magic or process the proto-magi, whatever was involved in that, there's something, but you can't. It's fleeting, and like as soon as you become aware of it, it's almost like it goes away. But there was definitely something at work there.
I just get up after a period.
Yeah, you offer the prayer, and Yuga kind of looks at you, these big sort of turtle eyes, and he nods his head.
I give a thumbs up.
He responds with a thumbs up as well, like yes. But yeah, he would say, "This is the heart of Altheya. This is our temple. It blesses this place. It keeps Ojanya's influence away. It helps the sacred ones thrive. They found this place. They were here, but you have seen them. They are like children. They do not know to care for themselves. So we come here to be their guardians and to care for this beautiful place."
It is wonderful, and I can see its potency as well. How much it brings life to the area.
Yes, this is the blood of Mother, hardened now, but her blood makes things grow. It helps us grow. There are so few Caparin left. Many of us, when we have children, they struggle. And we bring them here and they grow stronger and quickly as well. And it helps the land grow. It fights back against you have seen the blood of Ojanya that grows everywhere in this place. It was not always this way, but over time it has taken over. My great ancestors tell us that long ago it was but a small patch closest to the mountain, but now it is spreading. But this place is kept protected, thanks to the blood of Mother.
Would I actually down here searching for one of the champions of Ojanya,
The singer.
Corlsong.
I do not know this name, but there is only one that you could be hunting. She is taken a great, what is your word for the thing? It sails on the top of the...
A ship.
A ship. Yes, she has taken this ship, broken ship, and uses it as her lair. And she sends her soldiers out. They have been trying to capture the sacred ones wherever they can. I fear that in my prayers to Altheya, she has warned me that this singer is doing something. He's performing some profane rite that is very bad. But the Caperin, we are not strong enough to stop her. So, but a few of the sacred ones, they do not understand this danger. They go out to play, to explore, and I try and chase them to find them, and that is when the soldiers, the shark rider, and the others, they found them and went to take them back to the singer.
Well, it seems as though she's also sending her forces out to capture landwalkers as well. There's been attacks on the surface and reports of people being dragged into the ocean.
Ojanya is the enemy of all. We are united in this.
We've already slain one of her champions, actually.
His eyes go wide.
The Doomclaw Agamox.
Yes, the Great Claw. We knew of him, but he seemed not interested in the sacred ones or beneath the waves. He was concerned with landwalkers, so we leave him to that business. As far as Purpurea is concerned, the business of landwalkers is not ours. But it seems that perhaps that was naive of us to believe. We thought that if Ojanya's interest was with you, then perhaps we would be left alone. But then the sacred ones started to be taken.
Well, I know where she is. Altheya has told me
Yes.
where she is. So we intend to go there and to challenge her. I know she has a great creature, some sort of eel.
You see his eyes go wide with fear, and he sort of shrinks into his shell a little bit.
Yes, the Great Devourer.
Oh. The Great Devourer, what a great name. If there's anything you can tell us that could aid us in our fight.
That beast has lived for longer than my generation. Many generations before my great-grandfather's time. It was a number of warriors, Caperin warriors. They set out to hunt it and slay it, but they could not. It was too powerful. So they begged Altheya, and Altheya showed them the location of, what would you call it? Poison? A flower that, when made, could be made into a poison. Not enough to kill the great serpent, but to put it to sleep for many, many years, many tides. But Ojanya, our champion, the singer, woke it with a song, and now it serves her. It is a great thing. It can lure people. It will appear like a loved one or a parent or sacred ones in danger. It will make you think, you see things that are not real. It lures you to it, and then, and once you are inside its great belly, there is little hope for you.
Interesting. We've encountered that phenomenon before. Seeing the things that loved ones. I've saw something that I liked in a pool.
Yes.
So maybe that was the magic of the serpent and not Coral Song herself.
I could not answer this, but I know only of the stories of the Great Devourer, the Great Serpent.
Do you know where we could find this flower, perhaps, or
I guess I can show it to you. I can. There may be some of the elders may remember the stories passed down to us of how to make it into the poison, but it would be difficult to deliver. It cost many Caprian lives to use it the first time. But yes, we can show it to you. It is not far from here.
Because perhaps if we could send it to sleep, that would be a great boon for us.
Yes.
And is there anything about Coral Song herself that you know? Our main concern is we don't know how to stop her influence over us with her song.
We only devote ourselves to the Great Mother. Some Caprian, even with their faith, even some Caprian have fallen under her spell. The Sacred Ones seem able to resist it. Though they love music, something about her songs does not reach them. But it is hard for us to get them to answer questions so distracted by the wonders of the world as they are. They are innocent and blessed with not these concerns. They do not see the danger as we do. But no, we have tried to avoid her. We do not travel near the great ship. I know that she can command great power. They have been particularly interested in the thunder, the coral of the storms. It's when there is a great storm above the waves. The coral draws down its power and stores it. And she seems to have great knowledge of this. I have seen their soldiers. You fought them. They know how to use this coral to protect themselves, but the singer, she knows how to use it in other ways, I think, as well, to call forth its power when it is needed.
This is all very helpful, thank you. Is it okay if we rest here?
Of course, yes, we can bring you food, and if there is anything else that you need, we will try to provide. I think it best, perhaps, if you speak with me. The others, they will be afeard of you. So speak with me, and I will fetch what you need. I must rest myself. And you can see he touches very sore. He's healed, he's not in danger of dying, but you can still see he's walking a bit slowly and he kind of winces every now and then as he's moving around.
Is it all right if perhaps I speak to some of the Sacred Ones and see if I can ask them?
You may certainly try, gruff child of Altheya, a warrior of Altheya. You may try, but as I said, they are challenging sometimes. But yes, you are free. I ask only that you try to give my people great breaths between you. What is this word in
Space.
Space.
Distance.
You keep distance and space from my people. They will be afraid. But I will assure them that you mean no harm. But yes, walk, wander. I leave you to it. I will go and speak with my people now. We will fetch you food and perhaps we have some trinkets of landwalkers that maybe will help you or you can eat. We are not sure, but we will find what we can.
We are most gracious for your hospitality.
I will leave you here in the heart of Mother then. And you see he sort of limps his way back using his gnarled. It's kind of like a piece of underwater. I guess it might even look like the core of a great bit of underwater tree or a big branch of a coral or something like that, but it's been shaped into this spear staff, and he sort of limps his way back the way you came, leaving you all in this cavern alone temporarily.
How's everyone feeling?
Not too bad. I could be better. Just trying to wring all this water out of my hair. Salt's gonna make it go crispy.
It's probably okay for us to rest here for some time. Xanthias, that incense you had, remind me what it does again.
Yes, it regains spell slots. I think it's a set amount for a group of people. swipe, to in a short rest. There it is. Spell slot restoration, 4 levels divided. So we could do 1 spell slot each. Well, 4 of us could do 1 each.
Yeah, you could do 1 first level slot each, or you could do 1 person get a 4th level back, 1 person get a 3rd level back.
And then what was a heroic short rest?
So it's 5 minutes, and you take a normal short rest, but you don't need to spend an hour doing it. Okay. It's just a 5-minute thing.
Because I could really do with some spell slots back, but they're long.
Yes. I mean, you could take a long rest, but that's going to be like 8 hours and...
You can take the incense. I don't need spell slots. I've got tons. Billions, in fact.
I've lost some first and a second and 2/3. and
a 4th.
I've lost a 5th, 2/3, and 2
I
seconds.
can work with this, though. I think.
I also can restore with sorcery points, so
I'd feel
fine.
happier if I had some 5th. A 5th.
I can't get you a 5th, I can get you a 4th. Final
Yeah.
offer.
I don't need 4th. I need 3rd.
5th.
I've got 5, 3, 3, 2, 2.
I can give you a 4. I can give you 4
Well,
spell
it's up
slots.
to 4 levels, right? So
Yeah.
you could get a 3rd and a 1st, or you could get a 3rd and Rowan can get a 1st back, you know, and you just
Or 2-2.
divide it as you want to. Or 2
Or
2s.
3-1. Or 4-0. There's so many combinations.
I'll have
And I
all
think
of
I've
them.
listed all.
5. I want 5.
I will.
You've got a bunch of other potions. You can try those now.
Nope.
Why?
Nope,
You
it's
never,
not.
when are you going to use them?
Three.
Anyone out here selling scrolls?
Under the water in
If
this
I touch
cave.
that metal, will
Laminated.
Altheya
I
refresh
don't
me?
think they'll like you to touch it.
You do what you want.
Good mother.
I mean, it is. I will say that this vein of metal is definitely
Warm.
Mineable.
something that you've never seen before. Like it is. There, you can feel this immediate sort of energy from it, and it's very small. It's like a thin vein of this metal, but it's enough that you can definitely feel something from it.
How close a green is the same emanation glow from my geometric pattern?
I would say it's not the same green. The vein has a more deep emerald green, whereas you've kind of got that more sort of cerulean kind of like pale green, don't you? This is more like a deep emerald green, and there's a hint of yellow about its energy as well. It's very Altheya, it's very earthy, it's very primal, that you get the sense from it.
Is it possible to spend my short rest hour like meditating
Yeah.
in front of the
Yeah, I mean, you can spend a short rest, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Should we all
I'm not going to give you any extra spell slots back, just so you know. You're not getting
I was
any
actually I was more thinking
But
like,
for the RP, yeah, absolutely.
and like I just want to try and connect with,
Yeah, absolutely.
Altheya.
Yeah,
Well, you could use the
absolutely.
incense if you.
No, the incense exists.
You can use it.
And
if you
Yeah,
want
let's
You might as well use it,
Yeah,
right?
let's
Like,
use
otherwise
that
it's
as
just
well.
going to sit in an inventory and never get used.
maybe we just
Especially if Xanthus is fine. Like
Yeah.
that's one person out. If you guys want to share stuff,
Yeah.
that seems like a good plan.
Well, maybe we can work it out in the break exactly what we do.
Yes,
That's
we are
okay.
due
Yeah.
for break.
Yeah,
So
Just
let's
gonna do some healing.
do that now. I'm assuming you're all taking a short rest.
Yeah.
So do your short rest. You can spend your hit dice, all of that kind of good stuff. And when we come back from the break, we'll jump back into it post short rest.
Neato.
Alrighty, right.
yeah.
Well, we'll see you all in about 5 minutes, everybody. Take care. Enjoy a fan art video. It's not a new one, but enjoy it anyway. And we'll see you in part 2. Take care.
See you
Bye-bye.
later.
Welcome back to Altheya, the Dragon Empire. Our heroes finished up their battle against the elite soldiers of Coral Song on their dastardly undersea mounts and rescued Yuga, a Caparin, a turtle person, as well as a trio of Silmir, little underwater fairy mermaids. Oh, so adorable. You were taken to Purpurea, which is the settlement of the Caparin in this little area of the sea, and you were shown into a beautiful shrine dedicated to the god Altheya, and you've been enjoying a short rest. And that is where we pick things back up today, having enjoyed your short rest. Gruff, you had taken some time to meditate in front of this sliver of metal ore, this vein naturally occurring in the rock wall of this cavern. You meditate and you feel this presence. You do not get the sense, Gruff, that this is an active presence of Altheya. More like a lingering echo. Whatever this metal is, it possesses certainly primal, but also divine magic about it. I will give you a choice, Gruff. You can make a religion, a nature, or an arcana check for me.
Religion, nature. Okay. Why are these all my worst stats?
Because it's intelligence.
Could I offer you survival?
Okay, nope. Don't.
Could I offer you perception?
Nope.
Could I offer you wisdom?
Nope.
Not wisdom, medicine.
Nope.
Animal handling?
I'll roll for you if you want.
I will go for religion.
Great. Unfortunately, this is a bit of book learning.
Who needs that?
6 plus 3, 9.
You know nothing about this specific
nothing.
metal or this magical connection. What I will tell you, just because the nature of you being a druid, you get the sense that this metal has some sort of natural power over growth and strength and vitality, but it is a very small amount of it. Were you to find a greater source of this metal, it could probably be worked. The amount of raw ore here, like this vein is so small, it really wouldn't produce much at all. But were there to be a larger vein of it, or you were able to find a larger source of this metal, it would probably have a sort of natural magical effect in a similar vein to how crown steel functions, in that it has a sort of eminent radiational kind of like effect. You know, it is just a constant, ever-present thing.
Hey, Xanthias Boyo.
Yes?
How you feeling?
Pretty good. I just found this weird-shaped dice on the ground.
It's a weird stone.
Probably one of the fairies.
I think they left this for us. It's got 20 sides, but it's only on 2. It's very odd.
Just as you get closer to this metal,
Yes?
how you feeling?
Not too bad. Why? How am I feeling?
Yeah, you feel fine.
Should I
You
feel...
I would say all of you, because if you all took the long rest in front of the shrine, you definitely all feel quite invigorated. And I will say that you can all have 5 temporary hit points. Just for resting in the close proximity of this. Any food that you were carrying on you, anything natural, so like berries or anything like that, you would find is almost larger in size, and it seems to be more abundant. Any seeds that you were carrying might
not
have
blood.
grown. Yes, Ophelia?
Is blood natural?
Blood in this case would not really be affected, no.
I brought with me some Lunchables, and now I have a full Sunday roast.
If only that were true. Like the microwave in Back to the Future Part 2. Reheat it, and tiny little pizza becomes a big pizza.
Wait, are Lunchables the good ones? What's the bad ones?
No, Lunchables are the good ones.
Lunchables are the good ones, yeah.
Not sponsored.
Garbage, shit, mouldy, not sponsored.
True,
No.
no, absolutely true.
Lunchly, the ones that the influencers did.
Oh,
Okay, but the Lunchables is like the Dairyly Lunchables.
They're the
That we all
bog
grew up
standard.
with.
Yeah, they're
Bog
Celtic
standard.
good.
Not me.
They're the
I
usual.
like them.
No, I didn't get them as a kid.
I didn't have them as a
I
kid.
always.
And I was
didn't
always
have
really disappointed that I didn't, because I was like, oh,
They were great. So like artificial. So good.
Xanthias,
Yes.
if you get close to this metal, I will let you make an Arcana, Nature, or Religion check.
Somebody make a great.
No, as in like, this is if you don't get it, then it's fine. You just don't learn anything.
Hey, can I have all of my D20s back?
I only have 10.
10? All right, I'm going to use my bad dice instead.
Yes.
Holy shit, 17. 21.
21. You, Xanthias, cannot help but the sensation of this tiny piece of strange metal resonates. And it's very much like crown steel. In its raw, you know a little. In its raw form, crown steel is not as powerful, but it still has this natural magic enhancing aura. This metal seems to be enhancing vitality, life, growth. It is more connected to things that you know Altheya to be connected to. And This is not a metal found in the Dragon Empire. It is not a metal found in Ilmera. But if it has spawned here under the water in a small amount, there is a very high chance that somewhere out in the world, this metal is more abundant. And no, I don't think that there's any way. You wouldn't know what this metal is called. There's no way for you to know that. But yeah, you get that kind of sense from it, that this basically, rather than enhancing magic, it enhances growth, strength, and things like that. And this small amount seems to be also countermanding Ojanya's influence as well. It's almost like an antithesis, and that's why this pocket, this settlement, is able to grow and sustain itself, and everything else. But yeah, this is a small sliver of out of game. Xanthius doesn't know this.
Yes.
But on the table level, this is a metal called Altherite, and it will perhaps make its appearance in a future project.
Interesting.
But yeah,
That's right. Altheya in Minecraft.
That's right, baby.
Chicken jockey.
No, it would be Wyvern jockey.
Yes,
You got to
yeah.
put dragons in it somehow.
Yeah.
But no, this you get the sense that very much like Crown Steel, this metal, when worked, would be more powerful, but also has a natural resonance with vitality and growth and that sort of thing.
I see what you're getting at, Gruff. I'm definitely
Healing
getting
as well.
something from this, but don't worry, nothing evil or insidious or anything like that.
Oh no, I was more wondering if it could be, some way to counteract, your little problem.
If we try to counteract it, though, will he go all?
If it's healing and growth, vitality.
There isn't any like a butting heads of sort of these forces, kind of like when I gave some runes to Daisy.
No, you don't feel that way actually with this. There is almost the crown steel within you. There's almost no reaction, as if it's not the crown steel isn't sentient, but there's no sense of that conflict. When you've tried to give runes to Daisy and stuff, you almost feel like a sort of resentment or a resistance to whatever powers Daisy has from Nim. That celestial connection.
I'm just like that with every woman.
But with this, it's almost like it doesn't recognize this other source. Make a medicine roll for me.
Medicine?
And Gruff can do this.
Yes!
Oh, this is a huge -2. But I believe in my dice. I shouldn't have done.
Because you joked about it.
Well,
27.
then I'll say it deadly seriously. Yeah, I should have done it deadly seriously. I rolled an unnatural 1.
So with Xanthius telling you that it has connections to growth and healing and vitality, Gruff, there is... Right now, Xanthius's crown steel is in his chest, and his body is being protected by his own internal magic, which is itself being enhanced by the crown steel present, right? The crown steel is bolstering his magic, which is making it hard, is protecting him, but also prevents that crown steel from being removed. But also, if that crown steel were to be removed, and you know this, Xanthius would probably die because of the injury to his chest and heart anyway. There's one idea that strikes you is and the piece inside Xanthius is quite large, and it's part of a previously worked piece of metal. It's not like a raw shard of it. It was once an object, and now it's like a piece of it's lodged in him. Maybe this metal, if you found large enough amount of it and worked it into an object, and you were able to put that in the crown steel's place, the healing properties of it might prevent Xanthius from dying and would enable you to heal him quickly enough to prevent that death, that instantaneous death.
Interesting.
But you would need a chunk big enough, and you would still have the problem of removing the crown steel in the first place, which you know to be a problem as it is.
So listen here, boyo.
Yeah, I feel a little bit nicer around it, but nothing crazy.
I reckon that this metal could actually be part of the solution to your problem.
Will we just take it away from the people out there? Doesn't feel
No,
very...
we need a bigger source. This is not enough, and obviously, and I don't want to touch it here. It's their sacred shrine, but I think because of its properties with healing and vitality, if we were to find a bigger source, refine it, we could actually replace the crown seal in your chest, and it'd be powerful enough to heal you. To heal that big wound.
Well, that's very good to know, but there is still the first obstacle that we've seen already in the Proto-Magi Vault.
I understand that, but this very powerful healing magic here, this could sustain you, this could keep you alive.
I don't know if there's any more of this around here, like Yuga said.
Well, from what you were saying, like there probably is a bigger source somewhere.
Probably, almost certainly, it has to be somewhere.
Is naturally occurring. That's the other two thing that both of you would know with your checks is that with the way that it's grown, it's like a natural ore, right? Like it's appeared in the vein of this cavern, but it appears as a natural ore.
But now we've seen it, now we know what it looks like. We should be able to find out more information, maybe even find some spells to try to locate some more. But it's a good path, a good avenue to go down. It's just this one, secret.
Oh, absolutely not. I'm not touching this, especially given the Caperin. Like, absolutely not. But and the power it has to stop that blood kelp spreading in here.
Yes. So does Ajanya know about this place? And is unable to...
I'm guessing
attack
she
it?
knows everything in her dominion. She probably knows we're here.
So this is the one safe space in all of the ocean from Ajanya. That's a good thing to know. We could potentially use that to our advantage somehow. Again, not saying that we take this metal or this mineral, but this might be a good last line of defense kind of thing.
If we really cock it up.
If we really have to go far and fast very, very quickly. How far away are we from this glory of Paladrax now?
So this was about an hour detour. It was about 2.5, 3 hours from where you were. So you're looking about like 3 to 4 hours from here.
About 3 or 4 hours away.
Okay.
And so you journeyed here. 'Cause I was tracking your movements. I think this has been another hour. So you're about 2 hours down from where you were. Obviously, for water breathing, it's 24 hours.
Yeah.
So you got plenty of time. Or is it 8 hours? I think
24.
24. So
24 on my spell, 1 hour.
don't
on
worry
the
about
potion.
that at all. Yeah, the potions and stuff, yeah. But so you still got plenty of time in terms of water breathing. But obviously you don't have the extra movement speed thanks to Rowan's rudders from his 3D printed sprue.
Genius move, really.
Genius move. It's not going to work every time, but
He did a bargain for
he
it.
did do a bargain for it.
I'll just increase my
It
bargain.
depends on the size of the thing he wants to make. This thing was quite a small thing, so it works.
So I reckon we get ready. I want to speak to the Caperin about this flower, this poison, because I think that could be really good for us to try and use against this Great Devourer. It's never good when something's called the Great Devourer.
No, we could just give ourselves more scary names, though.
I'd like to be a great devourer.
You could be the Great Devourer. That makes sense.
Yes.
Well, then you're going to have to kill this thing, or at least dispose of it, so that you are the only Great Devourer.
Good motivation. I like the way you think, Graf. This is good, yes. I was terrified before, but now I want to kill it.
I'm
Or
still
at least put it to
terrified.
sleep
Yeah.
with this
But
point.
it still has a
Preferably.
title.
Preferably sleepy giant things so we don't need to touch it.
But we need to work this flower into, what, some kind of poison?
Poison or something. So we
Okay.
need to speak to the elders.
Maybe even coat the blades in that?
Possibly.
Is anyone, during the hour-long break that we've had, able to twist their magical energies into new spells?
Oh, I was, yes.
You were? And have?
No.
No?
What would you suggesting?
If you have access to silence or
No.
anything like that that
No,
can
I don't.
blanket an area in cacophonous sound.
I'm a
Rowan,
druid.
Do you have a spell like silence? Can you do it in a short rest?
I can't silence, no.
Bards have the same problem as sorcerers. Once they learn a spell, they have to level up to swap their spells out.
And druids don't have silence.
This is one of the benefits of being a wizard. Wizard superiority.
That's such a cute voice.
Yeah, it's been about now. I think at some point, because you did also want to go talk to the Silmir as well.
Yes.
So yeah, you can go and speak to them, or you can go and try and find Yuga. You probably would be brought like food at some point. It would be like dried seaweed and weird underwater like fruits, kind of like sea cucumbers, but like actual edible kind of like vegetables, basically. They are normally eaten raw by the Caparin, but you know, if need be, they could boil a pot and do like a sort of stew for you. But it is very unusual. It's very briny. But yeah, it's the dried seaweed is almost like a jerky almost. It's like been mashed with powdered flavoring and things like that, and it's like a tough jerky that the Caparin with their big sort of beaky sea turtle mouths are able to like tear through. I think everybody but Ophelia kind of struggles a little bit. You have to like soften it a little bit and then bite it. Ophelia, you're able to like properly like and like rip through it, but it's not pleasant. But it is not disgusting. The sea cucumber's very briny, very salty. It's like eating a pickle, like a kind of pickled pickle.
Pickles.
But imagine that with more like a fishy taste.
Oh, God, that's my worst.
You're
I hate
speaking to a
pickles and
Southeast
fish.
Asian here.
Huh?
You're speaking to a South.
There, you love. Gruff loves it.
Fucking love it.
I hate
Delicious.
pickles and fish.
Pish.
Yeah,
Pish.
that's
It
what
is
it's like.
I literally ate something earlier today
Suddenly,
that I
Sean
think
Connery
was-
is here. It's real pish.
Fishkle.
But yes, you are brought food and things like that.
Fickle. Yeah, fickle.
Fickle.
Right there, dude.
Pish.
Fickle.
Fickle.
Fish fickle.
So
What a
Fickle pish.
Oh, this bit went on.
So, who wants to do what?
I'll let everyone know because I'm very aware that Gruff has dominated
Domination.
this situation.
Gruff's quest.
Cross quest.
Yeah, but you're also here.
Regicide.
Nah.
Killtacular.
Did a little thing with the Altheya and wasn't too successful, but has got a gleam of information at least.
Yeah.
So Rowan's pretty satisfied where he's at, just waiting for everybody else to gather their energy to get going.
I'm ready to rock and roll.
I guess we need to go somewhere to get this flower.
Gotta find a flower.
You just need to go and chat to him.
I'd like to speak to the Silmir first and see if we can figure out because they seem to have a resistance to choral song. But I think we need to be. I think we need to. We can't just speak to them. They're like children, right? So, I reckon we need to play with them and play their games, and see if we can ask the questions as if it's part of the game.
Oh, right. Okay. Maybe I could do a light tune or something like that. And we could do it to song.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Xanthias, what's that face?
Maybe we could just go looking for it ourselves.
Would you rather go and speak to the elders, the Caparin elders, about the flower and the poison?
poison.
Oh yeah, I'll go get the poison.
Cusco's
Yeah.
poison.
No, you don't have to go and get
poison
it.
for
Just go and ask.
Poison
I'll-
specifically to kill.
I'll find a way
yeah.
to get the poison.
We're gonna find the poison.
Right.
Poison.
Coming up from the
Carlson.
water gave me a headache, and the squeaky voices of the Fey spirits will only make it worse.
Relentless, isn't it?
It's a cacophony.
Quite
really is.
annoying.
Yes, yeah, it is. Anyway,
Right. So split the party. So
Yeah.
Xanthias going to speak to the elder about the poison.
yes.
Gruff and Rowan at least go and speak to the Silmir. Okay, and
I'll go
then
speak to Sylvia.
Daisy can. Oh, Daisy wants to go as well. Ophelia,
I'll come with Zan.
you go with Zam. Okay.
Oh, would this help with your conversation with the Silmir? And I'll give Gruff the Feywild herbs and wood that we got from the
Oh yeah.
clearing that we stayed in on the way back from the Proto-Magi Vault.
Oh, that could help.
Maybe it'll help sweeten the deal, or at least make them pay attention somewhat.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe something in the Fey magic will help.
Yeah, I will tell you now. The wood probably not so much, but the herbs might be useful.
Nice. I'll take
Wood,
them.
wood probably not, but the herbs you can give to Gruff.
Okay, I'll give Gruff the
Ophelia's been trying to get rid of those herbs.
I have been.
You could sell them.
Just eat 'em.
They're from the Fae. I don't know. I've weird things about the Fae. The Fae have weird things of me.
They do like ornate paintings.
I do.
They
It's a
love
shame you don't have one right here. So let's do. I'm going to do Zan and Ophelia first because I think it's going to be a little quicker.
Do you know how to make poisons, Ophelia?
No.
No, nor do I really. I don't know why I
We
volunteered for
actually
this.
do have a poisoner's
Just
kit.
mashing some
I think you
stuff,
need it for
right?
your
Yeah,
poison.
bad
idea.
How bad can it be?
How can I bag there's water
eaten
here?
things
There's
that
very
taste like
salty water.
I
The
have a
water is
poisoner's
awful.
kit.
I hit Daisy down the corridor, but we're too far away.
Too far away.
So, you guys make your way back to that first cavern that you came into, and you can see Yuga is speaking with some of the Kappa in there, including one ancient-looking Kappa in. Their neck is incredibly skinny. You can see their shell is enormous. Like, it's grown so thick and heavy that they struggle to get up and move, and they have two other Caprins sort of help them move around because their shell is enormous, and then they've got this tiny little head and these tiny little thin arms sticking out of it. And you see Yuga is kind of like crouched in front of them and is speaking to them in their sign language. And the two of you approach, and Yuga will turn and be like,
My friends, do you need something?
Yes, Yuga, we were wondering if you would be able to assist us in making this poison.
Yes, I have been speaking with my elder here. This is Akun, A-K-U-N, Akun.
Akun.
Elder Akun, will you speak, the Landwalkers speak, with these warriors from above the waves?
I will speak the Landwalker's tongue. I am Akun.
Wonderful to meet you, Akun.
A pleasure, Akun. We heroes are on a quest to slay the great devourer.
Yes, Yuga has spoken to me of your quest. The story was told to me when I was a hatchling. My great-grandfather, my grandfather, who was one of the warriors who went out to slay the great serpent, the serpent of the blood forest, the blood kelp forest. Great beast it was. It terrorized the seas, and many Caparin filled its belly. And so the greatest 6 warriors from many of the tides and waves, many of the caves and villages of here, each sent their greatest, and six came together. And they prayed to Altheya. They prayed to Altheya for a weapon and guidance, and they were shown a vision of a cave with a plant growing within it. They called it the Dream Seed. They traveled to this Dream Seed, facing the dangers of the forest, facing the dangers of Ojanya's minions. And along their way, they battled together, and they became brothers and sisters, united in purpose. They lost their first brother to a great shark of Ojanya, who guarded the cave of the Dream Seed, and thus only 5 remained. They traveled in, they gathered it up, and none of them knew how to make it into a poison, so they sought out a sea hag, a witch of the deep waters. She asked a great price. One of them would have to stay behind as her guardian and protector and servant. But the warriors and the brothers and sisters, they were united, and so one agreed. A sister became the witch's apprentice and learned the secrets of making it into a poison. But she was cunning, and she wrote it down and passed it on so that we would know how to do it in the future. They took the Dream Seed, and they swam back to the great lair. What did you call it, Yuga? A ship. You call it a broken ship.
Yes.
Where it calls its lair. They fought it. For 3 days they fought the great serpent, for they could not deliver a blow strong enough to puncture its thick hide, for the poison would only work if it reaches the creature's blood. Until the bravest of all 3, the warrior known as Torrin the Brave. He swam and knew that there was only one way to deliver the poison to the great serpent. So he took the poison upon himself and swam into the creature's belly, and from within pierced its flesh and put the poison into its system, and there it fell asleep, and Torrin was lost. My great-grandfather and my great-grandmother, the two survivors, they returned but weary. They traveled to Purpurea, and here they rested and began a family. And the story was passed down to us all in generations.
Thank you very much for sharing your story.
Of course, I have...
So the herb is here?
We have grown it, yes. We have a small amount of it, but...
Just Santhea's always going to business, isn't it? Gets to the party line, come on.
I love the story, I did.
What's the bottom line, Grandad? Come on, chop, chop. Time's a ticking.
The difference between Ophelia, like, thank you so much, wise elder, for your story.
Yeah.
Oh, so generous. And then Zan just like, where's the fucking poison?
Come on, old man. Just shaking him. Is it on you?
yeah.
Cool.
It is grown out in the garden.
Okay, that is wonderful news. Thank
And he
you.
holds up, and it's like a scrap of like leather that has been like symbols have been painted onto it. It's very it's almost hieroglyphic. It's like these very crude figures, like Tortle, Caparin figures, and sort of steps and some small instructions in their sign language, like written versions of it. And he hands it to Yuga, and Yuga he's like, I believe I could do this. I can brew the poison, but if the elder's story is to be believed, I'm not sure. You will need to find a way to deliver it to the creature.
Yes.
I don't think any of us want to be devoured anytime soon. We were thinking of maybe coating our weapons in the poison, but if
the beast's thick hide,
yes,
it is very difficult to pierce, to strike at its heart. Even with the greatest of spears, you would struggle.
okay.
Well, we know at least one way. It's a grisly way, but it is a way.
We could perhaps coax it into eating something else. Not one of us, ideally.
What if we got it to
taking the
eat
poison with it.
itself?
Eat itself?
Coated maybe its tail or something and got it to bite down its own tail. I know I'm thinking round in circles, but I heard a legend about a snake that did that once.
That's horrible.
That's real
You're
horrible.
horrible.
That's horrible.
That's
Very
horrible.
good.
I think my trouble is named after that creature.
Oh, that's where it's from, is it? Ah, fascinating.
About a snake that had poison on its tail and
Ate itself to death.
ate itself to death. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, maybe we could try. Let's think about it.
Let's think about it.
Let's
that.
put a pin in that.
Put a pin in that. But
See, Yuga is sort of very dubious about that idea, but is too polite to say anything. But yes,
Giant great creature that's been alive for how longer than anyone knows. Just put on its tail.
Make it eat its tail.
So
Akun will say,
We will send one of our gardeners to fetch the dream seed and begin, and Yuga shall concoct this poison.
thank you, Akun and Yuga, for making the poison. I don't think any of us have the tools or ability with which to make poisons.
This is, as the story is told, it is a very particular preparation, so it is wise to do so. We will leave.
Is there anything else you might need for the poison?
I
Anything
think
can
we
help
will
with?
have all we need.
Okay.
I wish you better luck than Torrin the Brave and the other champion.
Yeah. Altheya, rest their souls.
they nod. You see all of when you say Altheya, all of the Caparin immediately do that same gesture. They pull their heads into and they sort of get down on their knees and bow.
We hope to bring safety to the ocean once again.
For that, we would be very grateful. We will never be free of Ojanya's touch deep down here into the waters, but if this singer can be dealt with, at least we will know peace for some time.
Okay, well, thank you for concocting the poison for us, and we will be back hopefully soon to
Yes.
set off on our journey.
With that,
Ophelia, that was the most successful mission we have ever done.
That was fine.
It was fine.
It was fine.
It's honestly really easy when you have like 7 other people doing stuff for you.
Yeah, I mean, that's why Percy was great. Everything was easy when I had Percy.
Everything's easier. Everything is just, this is the best day.
Such a good day.
It's such a good day.
No,
and I'm sure everyone else is doing just fine with those little sprites.
No chairs were thrown, everything.
No people were almost murdered.
we cut back to the rest of the group. What are you trying to? Do you want to go to a specific area? I mean, like they said, they're scattered all over the place. These Silmer, these little tiny fairy mermaids.
Are there any in this area, in the shrine?
There's not in the shrine, weirdly. No, there's no channels and like underground pools in here. But if you go out into the other caves, like there are all these like little. Rivers is the wrong word, but like, you know, open-aired like little channels of water that then go into little underwater tunnels and seem to connect into the wider network. But the shrine itself is almost at the very heart of this underwater hill, and that's, you know, been hollowed out basically.
So if we kind of start moving out and looking around, I mean, I guess I would try and look for the ones that we saw earlier, but they're probably...
It's very hard. Yeah. I mean, give me a perception check, because it's just very hard to tell them apart.
17 plus 8.
25. Yeah, I think, like, even though they are very difficult to tell apart, Gruff, you do manage to... I think maybe you notice that one of them has, like, a kind of cut in their tail. Very sort of purple and white clownfish tail on one of these Silmer. They have, like, purple hair with these, like, weird... like bulbs in the hair, like when you get seaweed, you get those little like bulbous pods. They kind of have the same thing in their hair. You notice that you see the same one, and they seem to be playing with a group of about 6 or 7 of these Silmers, and they have got a lobster that they've put like seaweed on like a wig. And they're kind of holding it up and making it do a play with a sea urchin that they're holding up as another one, which they've painted to be like, you know, probably like the sun. And they're like doing a little play. And they're just babbling in their little Fey language, right? They're just like, and you can't really understand what they're saying. But when they see you approach, they get very excited. And they quickly are like, hello, look. And they'll show you, look at Winfred. And then they show off this lobster and they put him on the ground, and it's like a mantis shrimp, and it's just like, and it scurries off very rapidly, and they're like, no, Winfred, come back.
All right, was that a little play you were putting on there?
Yes.
Oh.
What's a play?
Well, just make believe, a little story.
Yes.
A little song and dance.
We love songs, don't we? Yes. Oh yeah, we love songs. They all start glowing in different colors, and they start singing. And it's just this kind of like made up like Fey language song, and but it keeps changing. Like it's like for Rowan, it's probably irritating because they keep changing the key and the melody and the tempo, and they get bored, and then they switch to a new one, and it just makes no sense.
Rowan and Chris Trot merge into one annoyed being.
Keep a regular tempo, guys.
Like skipping through it now, that's what I call.
That's exactly what it's like. It's like playing a now that's what I call CD for like 20 seconds at a time, and then be like, nope, bored, skip it. Nope, bored, skip it.
Oh, God.
Well, this is a lot. Maybe we can harness it.
Can we join in?
Yes, we'd like to hear songs. We love music.
Oh.
What do you do? Sing a song.
Right, well,
Sing a song right now.
Yes,
we've got
Gruffers,
a
you
song.
sing a song.
Can you both make wisdom saving throws, please?
Here.
Okay, +9. 3 plus 9 is 12.
12.
Oh, mine's not good at all. 9.
They cast a spell. Like kind of like a coven of hags. They cast a spell together.
A spell, dispel.
A spell.
Okay.
And you both begin to dance uncontrollably.
I was going to dance anyway.
But like you are not controlling yourself, and no matter how much you want to, you can't stop dancing. And they're like, ha ha ha, dance, and they're clapping their little hands, and like they're diving in and out of the water.
I'm twerking so hard.
Oh, Daisy, you were with them as well, weren't you?
I'll just start dancing. So that they don't.
I was going to say, because those two were speaking to you, I think they cast it on those two, but don't. Then they see you dancing and they think, oh, okay, great. Like, we got them with the spell as well.
I mean, Gruff he's not fighting it. He just sits next to it.
Okay.
But how
I'm
does
just-
Gruff dance?
Just so I'm going into this with the energy of like, not that any of the characters here know, but this is Gruff playing with his daughter.
Sure.
And her friends.
Sure.
Like he's
What's the kind of dance? Well, how does Gruff dance?
What's
How does
the
Rowan
dad
dance?
dad.
He's like, so it's just the shoulders in, like doing the little shuffle.
It's very
yeah.
jerky, very like uncoordinated.
Okay, great. How does Rowan dance?
So is it instinctive? Is not.
You have no control. Like, what is the most typical dance Rowan would do? I think they can make you dance a certain way. Yeah, okay, great. You start breakdancing on the hard rock floor, but you're a Dale Jam, you don't care. But you're like doing like the worm and like spinning around.
Just going to town.
But like they love it. They're just like, yay! Like they're just clapping away, splashing. They like splash you with water. Like they're just chaos incarnate. And they keep changing colors. You notice that like that purple whitetail is now blue and green. Like all of their colors just keep constantly changing. They also seem to, at points, like they seem to get old, then young again, then old, then young again. And it's just everything about them is in a constant state of flux and changing. Yeah. So yeah, you're dancing.
Whirlwinding on the floor. It's like a blur of legs and arms. Gruffus! Gruff!
What is
I forgot why we're here.
Starts.
The resistance! The resistance!
I can do the splits.
Trying to ask them how they can resist choral song.
Oh yeah. Hello!
But as a game, as a game.
Oh, I want to play a game.
We love games. What kind of game do you want to play?
I want to play a game of-
One throws that pufferfish ball
Go
at
on.
your face. Hit him again.
Blown up.
It's like a pufferfish that's died. They filled it with air and then sealed it.
So, is it like
horrible.
in Shrek when they blow up the balloons, the
frog,
animal
yeah.
balloons?
Yes.
And they
But
make
it's
it into-
dead. You don't think they killed it. It's probably died of natural causes, and then they've gone, we'll make that into a ball.
That's okay then.
Fill it with air, seal it up.
You know,
Find a body in the park.
Football is a sheep's bladder.
Exactly.
It's inflated.
Yeah. So that you get blunk, like hit in the head with this thing.
I've forgotten again why we're here.
I got presents for you, but you need to calm down for a second.
Okay.
Calm down for a second.
You feel the magic hold. It's still there, but they let you stop dancing for a second. As a point, like you get the impression that if they wanted you to, they could keep you dancing for a long time to the point where you get tired.
Oh no.
I'll dig out for some of the fey herbs that Ophelia gave me.
Yeah. Okay. So when you bring out the herbs, they all go. And this is the eerie thing because they all go silent and their eyes go wide and sparkly, and they're like, "Is that really? Oh my God! It's Whistlebloom! It's Whistlebloom! It's Whistlebloom! He's got Whistlebloom!" And they're like whispering to each other, and they're so like entranced by this particular like long white grass that's there. And there's a lot of it, but not enough for all of them.
Now,
It's going to be a bloodbath.
Oh no!
now, girls. I mean, children. I mean, sacred ones. We got a little make-believe situation that I want to play out with you, and then at the end, I'll pass this out. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, we want the whistle. Yeah, we want it. We want it.
Right.
It's been so long. How long has it been since we've had it? Oh, it's been at least 3 centuries or something like that. I don't know. How long is time? I don't know what time is. Time's weird.
I want you to shut your eyes for a moment.
Shut
Okay.
up.
Oh, you're right. I want you to shut the
Fucking mouth.
So they all close their eyes.
Right. Now imagine
Rowan's joining in.
a beautiful princess of the ocean.
Yeah, okay, we love princesses.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Yes, yeah, we love it.
She has jellyfish tentacles for her hair. And she's got a beautiful smile. And she sings. And when she sings, your hearts are filled with joy and love and happiness. And everything seems a bit brighter and happier.
Okay.
But then sometimes when she's sad, and she is sad sometimes,
They start crying. They all start crying.
her song makes you
Why is she so sad?
She's sad
I
because
just because someone broke up with her. That's why. And like they start like they're like, yeah, he's a horrible Ant-Man and he stinks. And like they.
perhaps the stinky Ant-Man
Oh, why does the Ant-Man hate her?
where he's going. And so and when she's sad, she gets a bit mean. And that song that she sings, it makes you want to do horrible things.
Oh no! And they start like shivering because they're getting scared.
But I've heard that you all have a special power.
You're all superpowered. You can't be influenced by the evil. You can't be made to do bad things.
Oh, and they start like looking at each other like they're like kind of confused at first, and then they look at each other. Do you think it's because Mother Syria made us? Leah made us. Yes, it's because Mother Leah made us. Because we've got spring in us. That's why. Because the changing court protects us. Yes. That's exactly what it is. Because we're special. We. Did you know, Mister? We were gifts to what's her name again? The one that the Caperin worship. Altheya, yes, we were gifts to Altheya from Mother Leah, from the Feywild. That's where we're from originally. We used to live in the lakes and the ponds and the rivers of the Feywild, but then we were given as a gift to come here.
That sounds wonderful. You are incredible creatures, aren't you?
Yeah, but what happened to the princess?
What happened to the princess? What happened to the princess? Yeah, in the water. Yeah. So like some of them have like swum up onto your lap and on your shoulders. They're like hanging
I'm just
onto
listening
you.
to the story
Yeah.
now.
Rowan has like quite short grey hair, doesn't he? They're like braiding seaweed into your hair as they're all like listening along with it as well, and like they're totally like just swarmed over Rowan.
Can there be one like sat on my knee as well? Like...
If you put your legs into the water, like one will come up and sort of like they'll sort of perch on your knee because they've obviously got fish tails like mermaids. So, but yeah, they're like, what happened to the princess?
Well, because you're all very special creatures and you were created for this. You managed to rally around the princess and you sang back to her.
When you say that, they all begin to sing, but this isn't the chaotic song that you've heard before. For the first time, they're all in harmony with each other. And they begin to sing this beautiful song that immediately reminds you of the various Fey elves that you've met. There is something ethereal and mysterious and otherworldly. But with this one, there is a distinct narrative. This is the song of the seasons. It begins light and fresh as spring, and then it becomes loud and passionate and boisterous as summer. And then it grows still and a bit somber, but it has a rhythm, a working song, a harvest song. Then it becomes truly somber and it trails off into a final wintry end as they sing this song. And all of them, you can now see that color changing and that aging. It's because each of them goes through the colors of the seasons. They go through spring into summer, into autumn, and then winter. And as they do, they get older, and then spring renews them into youth, and so on and so on and so on. And this blessing of the song, I think, falls over Gruff, Rowan, and Daisy, and sort of lingers around you. And I will give you, for the benefit of the next 24 hours, you will have the Fey Ancestry benefit of you have advantage on saving throws against charm effects.
Okay.
Which is what was protecting, well, not protecting them, but is a part of their nature, is what helps them resist charm spells, but only for the next 24 hours.
Oh, little ones, with your special voices and your kindness and your talents, you reminded the princess how to smile. You filled her with that compassion, and your song lifted her spirits. And she remembered, she doesn't need the prince. She has you all. She has her friends. She has compassion. And so she returned to a happy princess, and she filled the ocean with her songs, and she gifted each of you a very special gift. And that's when I'll hand out.
So they break it up. Although they're, if each of them only took one blade of this whistlegrass, like they wouldn't have enough, but they break it up and they do share it amongst each other. And they go, and they are so serene and like happy, and they're braiding, like putting these extensions into Rowan's hair and things like that. And then when they have the grass and they've broken it all up, you watch as all of them just like rub it into their nose and just snort it, and you just see as they go so like chill, and they're just like, and immediately their eyes go a little bit milky, and they're like so like out of it and happy.
You've
and they're like,
given the children drugs.
Right,
And they just like lie on the water and they're like looking at their own hands and they are tripping balls.
Okay, right, I didn't expect that.
What just happened?
I think I just gave them ducks.
And like one of them swims up to Ron and is like, "You're a big rock."
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been bigger too.
Whoa, but you're so big already.
I know. I know.
Can you be small?
Yeah, I've been small.
Wow. I wish I were big. Maybe I am.
Just flows into one of those tunnels and just floats away.
Okay, Gruffus, I think...
Trust the children.
Right,
Given them something.
thank you very much for your time, sacred one.
They don't respond. They're all just like, they're like looking at their hands. Like one of them like looks over at another one. Like some of them sink to the bottom. They're still breathing, but like they just like sink down and are just like just chilling.
Are they gonna be all right, Gruffus?
What's gonna happen when it wears off? Oh no.
Maybe we shouldn't be here for that.
Oh, you might want to warn them that this has happened. They're gonna have to deal with the after effects of this.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
Oh no, is this why they don't trust people from
They're
there?
Fae, they're a lot older than we are.
Yeah, they're centuries old, apparently.
We gave the sacred ones drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
I
Well,
feel like that's a bad thing.
Let's go have our freak out somewhere else, and I'll just gently remove the one from my knee.
Yeah, she's just like, she was like on your fur, just like kind of making biscuits. Like, you're so soft.
I'll just pat her on the head.
Yeah, and then just drifts away. There's like, it's like in a small world, there's like a little tunnel, and they just sort of like each individually, as the current takes them, begin to slowly drift along it.
Willy Wonka.
And, like, yeah, like a Willy Wonka, then just like taken away to somewhere else. As these little Silmirs absolutely tricked out on mega weed, on mega drugs.
Let's never talk about this to anyone.
It was a lovely story, at least.
The spell, the Otto's Irresistible Dance on you ends as well, because they cancelled that, so.
They're tripping out their gourds. They
Yeah.
got no fucking
Yeah.
control over that.
Oh yeah, no, concentration firmly broken. But yeah.
Well, right.
We got what we wanted, I guess.
But at what cost?
Information.
Look, they're probably centuries older than me.
They did say it's been centuries since they
Yeah.
had that, so I think they're old enough for drugs. But I still feel a bit funny about it because they're just really tiny. They're very small. Imagine if they had more than that little tiny bit.
Yeah, like centuries old tolerance as well. You got to take it consistently to. Anyway,
Shall we go find the others?
yes. Hopefully they were more successful.
Yeah, you guys meet back up in that central main cavern. You can see for Zan and Ophelia, it's probably taken, like, we can all say this is all kind of part of the long rest, right? The short rest, sorry. And so you've been waiting for like 20, 30 minutes. Yuga, Caprin came back, like kind of swum up from the water, carrying these seeds, handed them off, but then went over to Akun and was speaking to Akun in their sign language. And Akun will say,
Travelers, land walkers, there is something that one of my people has seen. Something is happening out in the blood kelp in the forest.
Oh, more soldiers from Ojanya?
No, this was far away. The singer, they think she is doing something. They say that the storm above the waves, she has called some of its power, and the coral that surrounds the ship, she has made a barrier, a shield of storms. We have not seen anything like it before.
Well, that's good. I mean, that means she's at least scared of us.
That's true, that's true. But the barrier is just above the water, or?
No, it has been pulled from above
I see.
to below. Now it covers the ship that she calls her palace.
Okay.
We need to break through a magical barrier as well, conjured by storm.
While not getting by a giant sea serpent.
I might be able to do something with that.
I had no idea you were here. That was a jump scare.
I'm not here.
You could say that you arrived, heard that last bit, and Gruff
In
walks
that
up behind
case,
Xanthias.
Xanthias turns around. Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Saints and Scions.
Saints and Scions.
Blasphemer.
Althea's balls. What?
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Gruff.
Hi, my name is Xanthias.
From a little island called Tremor.
Yes, I'm from Rust End.
Okay.
That's Ophelia
Hello.
Hello, sister.
from Osseous.
Hello.
Sister
This is
Ophelia
a
of the
coon.
House of Blood, please.
Yeah.
Sister Ophelia Della Rosa of the House of Blood.
This is a kun.
Hello, old little.
Hello, hello.
Yuga. Where's Rowan?
I'm here.
Oh, Rowan.
Right here. Hello.
Oh, and there's.
I turn up right beside Xanthias.
This is too much. Too much.
Is it,
Give me a
call
con
sign
save
or
for heart
something.
attack.
Yep.
is it like in the office when Angela turns up? Next
Yeah,
to
when
Tom?
Exactly
Angela
that.
turns up.
It's okay.
She's standing
Nat
there.
20, cool as a cucumber.
Okay. It's another net.
I just say, whatever, dude.
Wow, what a bad boy.
Coffee on the back of your head.
No, I put my foot up against the wall and I start smoking a cigarette. I'm wearing my leather jacket.
Respect your elders.
And he's got a gun.
Whatever. I'm spinning my knife, my butterfly knife. Cool as hell. Whatever, dude.
Does his pompadour hair
Got a tattoo machine on one of his arms.
Yeah.
Tattoo.
Hey, tell me what's going on. Don't care.
Oh, this
That was an emotional half hour.
really affected
Yeah.
him.
Anyway,
None of that was canon.
poison is being concocted as we speak. However, Ajanya is not Ajanya. Coral Song is Siren Song.
Coral Song.
What's Siren Song?
He's constructing a fortress.
Silk Song.
Silk Song.
Sponsored.
We got that SEO in. Expedition 33, Game of the Year.
Skyrim.
everything.
Skyrim.
Date everything.
Oh, yeah, everyone's playing that.
I love it.
Oh, okay.
It's genuinely a really good game.
Matt Mercer is a
Anyway.
dice.
Shut up. Let's get back to it.
Everyone's in it.
Everyone's in it.
I'm not.
No, I know he's
true.
in it. I just can't remember if it was the dice that. Yeah, anyway.
It is.
Puddle of
It is.
slime.
Fuck me. And I did.
What item would you be?
Puddle of slime.
Puddle of slime. Nice, nice.
Underneath
What's
the
the
sink.
line?
Huh?
What's the line that you'd say?
Club, club, please love me.
Be the easiest romance ever.
Yeah.
Do anything.
What was that
Anyway, so put me in the game, please.
Yeah.
Contact me.
Right,
Tom
anyway.
Hazel from High Roll. Yeah, everyone's buying that.
It's slime ball.
2 L's, please.
Please love me.
Let's make our own dating sim. Or do our own visual dating sim.
Absolutely not.
So it's just about Tom being a puddle of slime.
Yeah. I'm the various objects you find underneath your sink.
No, just one. There's just
Yeah.
one object. It's not called date everything, it's date.
Date
a
just
puddle
one
of slime.
thing.
Cool Tom.
Date one very unfuckable thing.
I don't know, you can fuck anything.
I'm gonna fucking pass out. Oh, my blood pressure's really low at the moment.
It's like the rarest achievement in a game because no one wants to get there.
No one wants to play the game.
Yeah. Anyway,
Right.
poison's being concocted. That's good news. How did you get on with the little sprites, the fairies, the
Everything is absolutely fine.
gruff?
Drugs. What? Drugs?
What did you say? Drug?
No.
No.
I wouldn't say it near them.
Yeah,
Daisy said, rough trugs, man.
Drugs. I know drugs.
Of course you do.
The great ancient old one, Crow.
Right.
Sorry, his
Drug
drug
creature from
developed so
Osseous.
I think they're trying to speak.
Drug. What do you say? Drug.
You really need to get a Percy back.
Drug.
Please kill me.
He wants me to kill him.
Ophelia is holding nothing.
Did she have a weapon?
It's just in her head.
I need Percy back.
I think gruff drugged Ophelia too.
I give them drugs. The fairies are on drugs.
That's interesting and also an avenue.
Use the herbs.
The herbs are drugs.
Yeah.
We're carrying those the entire
They are
time.
knocked out.
Drugs.
Drugs are fairies.
Drugs are fairies. It could have been drugs for Ophelia.
That's why you're more upset about it.
Priorities.
I think I would have liked to have known they were drugs.
Well, I don't know if
Try
they're
eating
drugs
the wood.
for non-fairies.
It's a bit unelegant.
They seem like drugs for fey creatures specifically,
It
so they
affected
probably wouldn't
them.
have been very nice for you.
I was going to save them for Blackwing. I'm glad I didn't give them to Blackwing.
Here's some drugs.
No, that's a good idea.
Yes.
Either
Maybe
way.
Blackwing's into it. You don't know.
Wait, so did you get the protection?
We do. We feel something.
You three did.
Yes.
Oh.
I
Oh, when
didn't
we
know.
were here, we
Sorry. I
didn't actually need to be here.
I thought they would. I didn't know that that was a thing that could happen. I just thought they would tell us,
Honestly,
like, you know.
Oh,
the
well.
fact that Gruffith was able to capture their attention and tell a story was mesmerizing in and of itself.
Okay.
Rowan, by the way, has like seaweed braids, like hair
look delightful.
that's like in pigtails with like coral bows like in it. Like it's all been like woven into
It
his
worked
hair.
very quickly.
Has he got like painted nails as well?
Yeah, like but it's like they're like shells that have been
Yeah.
stuck onto his fingers.
All
And,
different shapes and sizes.
yeah.
But they are completely out of it now.
Oh, they will not be with it for quite some time.
Maybe we could coax another song out of them, another
could
protection.
try.
We
Well,
could
there's
try.
more. There's more Silmir around.
That's
I
true.
don't- we don't have any more drugs for them, I'm afraid.
I have some ribbon, some extra ribbon in my
We
pocket.
could try.
They
we could try.
They like.
I mean, they told us that. Mark, could you recap? Because I was too busy trying to come up with a story.
No, I'm not coming.
Why not watch the VOD then?
I'm not telling you anything. What would you want to know?
They were created by Lady.
Yes, this is some deeper lore.
Leah.
Yeah, Leah, Lya, Leah.
Of course, that's how you spell it.
Oh.
As a gift to Altheya.
Leia is Leah.
Yeah. Why is silent?
As a gift to Altheya.
That was the bit that made sense.
Yeah, Leah. As a gift to Altheya, yes. You can make Arcana, Nature, or Religion checks to see if you know the name of Leah.
And there was something about a spring, like they had a.
They rejuvenate every spring.
Oh, they rejuvenate
Yeah,
every
they
spring.
go through the.
Well, yeah, they went through the seasons, is what you observed about them.
I go through seasons.
Yeah. Everybody but
like
Ophelia
that.
can make a Arcana. Actually, no, Ophelia probably wouldn't know about the Fae stuff. So
Probably
15
does anyway in
religion.
the face
Holy
stuff.
shit, natural 20.
perfect. And
It's
15
okay, I'm
for
using
Gruff,
this dice again.
I got nothing.
Rowan nothing. Xanthias and Gruff. I'd say Gruff knows a little bit about this, and Xanthias I get more. The name Leah does kind of spring to mind, especially with the seasonal connection. You would both know that in the Feywield, before the elves came to Altheya, became part of the material plane when they had their exodus, they had their own pantheon of gods, and many elves who live in the Dragon Empire and live upon Altheya still worship their own pantheon of gods and goddesses. And you've probably just heard about it in passing that there is one called the Changing Court, which is 4 individuals who represent one being. So the being changes throughout the seasons, and they have different personalities and names. And Leah is the daughter of Spring, basically, and is a member of this Changing Court, and is an elven deity, is an elven god or goddess, basically. And it sounds like these creatures are saying that they were created by Leah and were given to Altheya as a gift and sent to the material plane.
Cute.
And how long did you say that they're... it was advantage against saving throws?
24 hours. Yes.
I'm gonna guess.
Against charm effects. Advantage on saving throws against charm effects.
I'm gonna guess Rowan is unable to replicate the song that they sang.
Yeah, it's because it's like an inherent part of their Fey nature. You could replicate the song, but it wouldn't have the same power, I would say. But you certainly can remember the song, and that might have some use.
We could see if we could coax some of the others to sing a little bit. Maybe.
Well, you had a very potent gift.
Yeah.
They were enamored by that. So,
The only other thing I was going to give them was this little shell necklace that I was actually going to give to my wife.
oh, well, you should keep that for your wife, I think. Also, we did dance involuntarily, rapidly, and
You dance all the time.
yeah, but
You should have seen this. It was
I didn't warm up
something.
or anything.
Oh,
They just
right.
compelled us to do so, and had Gruffith the not started the bargain with the drugs, I think we would have kept dancing indefinitely. So there's that risk.
Okay, well, yes. Well, unfortunately, we don't have anything to peddle.
I've experienced that before, though.
Or dancing involuntarily.
Sometimes you have to.
What?
You're staring off into
What have you
space
seen?
there, Gruffith. Anyway,
Anyway.
Daisy, you're good at painting and making things, right?
Yeah.
What if we it might be a bit immoral, but if they paid attention with the drugs, what if we made something that looked like the drugs and gave that to them?
You want me to make fake drugs?
I think they figure
Yes.
out pretty quickly, and then they're probably gonna just,
Hurt us.
yeah.
it's like painting a tunnel on a brick wall.
Yes.
I believe that is
Wile
what
E.
Ophelia
Coyote.
was imagining, yes.
Yes.
She wanted to Wile E. Coyote this shit.
Yes.
We could just ask them.
We could ask them if they would mind.
You
They're
will.
pretty chill right now. You could ask them.
But they're tricksy, they're fey.
You'd probably have to
But
play
they
with them.
are. I mean, how?
But if we tell them that we're going to do good things and slay the horrible creatures that keep trying to take them, then maybe. That's a good bargain, right?
Yes, if they care about that sort of thing.
Well, it means that they won't get scooped up in nets.
True.
Do you want us to try for you two?
Yeah, I think we need the enchantment, right?
I would very much like the enchantment, yes, please. Yes.
Also, we need to figure out. I didn't say it because Silksong was mentioned. We need to find a way to break
Silk song,
through.
is that kind of drug?
Possibly, not from Caldra. Where am I?
Ilmera.
Ilmera. A barrier has been constructed. They
Yes,
have constructed additional pylons.
She is
Fuck,
scared.
someone else take this conversation.
She's
Tom can
built-
only speak in references and OC things at the moment.
Yes.
She's defending herself.
Yes, she's channeling the power of the storms to create this large coral barrier around.
Coral barrier.
Yes.
Okay.
They are using that coral to channel storm energy.
She's channeling storm energy.
Yes, into a barrier. It's not a barrier of coral, it is a storm barrier.
I see.
You haven't seen it yourselves, this is all secondhand knowledge.
Yes.
I can possibly do something with water, seawater, but I'm not sure about the coral.
But she's worried about us. That gives me a good feeling.
Or they're planning some sort of big thing and they don't want to be interrupted while that's happening.
It sounds like they've been putting together some sort of ritual or something, some plan.
Especially after Doomclaw, they might be speeding up the process or something.
Should we ask the fairies then and then make a move?
Head out.
Yes, I think we should get a move on.
Yeah. Let's see if they can.
Do you want to go to the drugged up ones or do you
Worth
want
a
to go
try.
to some fresh ones?
Oh, you want
Worth
to
a
go to the
try.
drug?
Yeah. How bad can it be?
Well, they're
be that bad,
amiable,
surely.
Exactly. Exactly.
They did float off, but you can try and find them.
It's pretty easy to notice which ones are drugged and which
You
ones
can
aren't.
definitely
down.
find a pool where some of the you go back to the pool where you spoke to them and there's still 3 or 4 of them in there just sort of like lying.
Hey, buddy. Hey, hello. Hey, don't be scared. Don't be scared. We're friends. We're friends here.
So friendly.
Wait, Xanthus is negotiating?
I do sparkle. I've got so much radiance. And look at Ophelia over there. Such a.
My hair is just bedraggled from seawater.
Well, and also you have an essence
gone.
of the Greylands.
I
about
do,
you.
yeah.
And they're like,
Look back at me. Look back at me.
Bitch!
you need. She's got bad vibes.
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. Just look at my sparkly.
Give me a persuasion with disadvantage because Ophelia did just call her a bitch.
Yeah.
Very
You
loud.
went full on in that meme of the pointing thing as well.
Yeah.
This is that.
This is the cat. Yeah.
Persuasion.
But it's like a drugged out fairy instead. With disadvantage.
Fucking went
That was
100
that was
out of nowhere.
That was
I think
19.
she shocked herself.
19. You managed to keep their attention, because they're like, see you later, man, and then you catch their vibe, and they're like, hey,
Oh, look at all my scales. They're glowing in my tail as well. Hey,
are you in the water or are you on the side of the pool?
I'm slowly approaching them so they don't freak out. And
Okay.
Start tripping.
Yeah. They're looking at you. They're their eyes are watching your tail as it kind of goes back and forward, and they're like,
Hey, we're looking for some magical assistance that I think you might be able to help us with.
If I can. That song you sang us earlier,
Oh shit, a lion!
so beautiful. My friends want to hear it as well.
Okay. The four of them try to sing, but they're so out of it that it's they're singing the words. You recognize the words and the tune's about the same, but the tempo's all wrong. Like they just can't coordinate enough. And you remember that there was quite a big group of them, and there was something magical about the way they all did it together. And it was because they were so enraptured by the story, and you approached them in a way that like unlocked their attention and like hooked into what they were and who they are. But now it's just like no.
I'm not really feeling anything, Gruff. Are you sure this is the right?
There was a lot more of them earlier, and also I didn't call them a bitch.
No, that really.
It was deserved.
Well,
That was mean to me.
You kind of have to treat them a bit like children to get them to work together.
okay.
Like giving them drugs.
Yeah, all right, well, hey, you enjoy your day. I'm just going to prod them and let them float away.
They hold on to which hand do you prod them with?
Not the crown steel one, that's gloved anyway.
Okay, so they like hold on to your like hands and they like touch your like nails and your scales,
Okay, get off.
and then they're like,
Get off, come on, go away.
and then they just float down a tunnel.
Okay.
When they look at Ophelia just before they float away, and they're like, "You're wrong."
Okay, no, you really did a number on those guys.
I want to leave this cave.
Okay.
Oh, if you want the spell, then we need to go talk to some other
Sort
ones.
the spell.
They're
I'll
gonna
take
be-
the risk.
Okay, well, we're dead.
It was nice to know you.
You go.
Matthias.
You have the spell. I don't want anything more to
I don't
do.
have a spell. I got nothing. They were off their tits.
Yeah, but
Yes,
we could find
they were.
another group of more present.
I don't want to waste a 5th level spell on this.
Why would you?
Why would you
what's
waste-
the 5th level spell?
Are the things we're up against celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, or undead?
The things you're up against,
Yeah.
as in the champions of Ojanya.
Yeah.
You don't get the sense that any of them are those things. No.
I got the So when I did commune with nature,
Yes.
I got
There was an elemental
feeling
touch to the
elemental.
devourer. Yes.
/ Fey question mark, but it was a Fey question mark.
Okay.
We could find another group. You want to find another group?
Nah, it's fine. Let's just go. Speedrun the shit.
I mean, my suggestion is to tell them a song or engage and play with them.
I don't really know many songs.
I think it was a one and done, Gruffith. You had something very compelling, which just so happened to be the perfect thing, and then all of them did this song. There wasn't enough of them, and they were so out of tune.
Well, I'm good with children.
I know, you were very good.
It's a combination of many things. You had something that they clearly draw their attention and kept their attention. Like, that was like the first challenge, was like keeping their attention focused long enough. Then you told them a very compelling story that like appealed to their nature as fae and their nature of these like childish, youthful, ever-changing creatures. And even the nature of the princess changing herself was compelling to their behaviors. I think that was the main thing. Like, you could certainly try with another group, but that would actually just come down to some very high skill rolls.
Do you have to make a wisdom save? This is Tom asking. Do you have to make a wisdom save on the dance?
Yes.
I don't want to go anywhere near that.
That was the other thing. Like, they might just be like, dance, monkey, and then that's it.
And that's-
Xanthias
You saw
dances
the
forever.
lobster.
Canonically, Ophelia and Xanthias died to dance.
Yeah.
I mean,
That'd be exhaustion you died to.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's fine.
Not dead.
Exhaustion caused by dancing.
You fucking love dancing, girl.
Yeah, not fey dancing, though.
Not fey dancing.
Weeks on
when,
end, I don't
When
think.
I am the one initiating the dance.
love that Ophelia fucking despises fey creatures now, because one time one decided to sort of criticize her a bit and be like, great father, it's not what you think, sweetheart, and you're like, don't you talk about my boyfriend that way. Like, fuck you. Like, you are so hardline now. I love
fucking
it.
hate the Fae.
Yeah. Because normally Rhiannon loves the
I
fey.
love Faye. No, I know, but it's how calm the Fae are compared
Yeah.
to, I feel like just going, no!
Yeah, and they're like, what's your problem, man? Just because you got a toxic boyfriend, dude, and then they just float away.
They're all so chill, and
Yeah.
Ophelia's just rage.
Even like the knight and the lady in the grove were just like,
Yeah.
oh, poor thing. Like you don't know
He's
how
so
fucking
nice.
toxic he is, and then you're just like,
It's the whole sympathy thing. I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, poor you.
Yeah.
Grave. I'm like, I think he fucking hates that. Fucking the worst.
love it. I love it. Well, with that, I think that Yuga would come and find you, and he has prepared in one of those gourds that you saw him use, like take air from. They've painted a symbol of like a white seed on the gourd, and he will say, "This is the poison. I've created it as the instructions bade."
Great.
Offer this.
Amazing. Thank you.
You have heard about the barrier that has been conjured.
Yes.
Yes, well, Gruff thinks they might have some way of breaking through that barrier potentially, but
Weaken it at least.
is it something we could go over?
It surrounds, it created a dome around the ship. Well, and beyond more than just the ship, a great portion of the forest. She is using the coral formations that channel the storm from above. She has used them. We sent scouts to observe, and she has sent some of her minions to perform rituals at the coral. This ritual has joined them all together. They ring the ship, and this has created a great shield.
They have constructed additional pylons.
Maybe if we interrupt that
Yes.
ritual.
Break the barrier, break inside. And then we do have to, there was a story, history, I suppose, of the heroes that first took down the Great Devourer. And it did involve one of them, unfortunately, being devoured by the Great Devourer with the poison on them. It seems like that's the best and only reasonable way to
Oh, great.
deliver that poison to them.
Perfect.
I was thinking, though, you're able to conjure illusions, Rowan. Maybe if the Great Devourer was to devour one of those, and that's where the poison is at the same time.
No need.
What?
Well, they devour the poison, or did they stab them when they're inside?
It has to go in their blood.
into their blood.
To their blood, yes.
Swallowing won't be enough.
Oh, good point.
So, easy. I've got a solution to that.
You're not going to get eaten by this thing.
Yeah, quickly.
That.
Briefly, only in for a bit.
A little swallowing.
But how do you get back out again?
Well, dimension door.
Yeah, you know what? That actually,
that's a good
that makes
idea,
sense. That's a really
yes.
good idea.
So
You don't have to see where you're looking with Dimension Door?
I know where I was.
Really? You know what?
Solid.
Yeah, solid. That's it. That's it right there.
Yuga will say this barrier
I wish Torin the Brave had that.
did.
You didn't know dimension door?
Barrier. Perhaps it can be disrupted, I do not know, but I can show you to the stone, the coral formations. I will take you to them. But I do fear that the powers that the singer wields are great. They know many rituals. It may be that something is needed to undo what has been done. I am a conduit of Althea's power, and it seems that Gruffith is able to channel this as well. And I have seen you in battle wield magics. You, child of the great land dragons, and you bear the energy of the earth and stone I have seen. It may require one of us to undo the magic within this ritual to break the barrier. But I do not know more than that.
It's a great start.
Yes.
We'll try everything.
As we get closer, perhaps you can learn more than we know.
Indeed. Well, you've already helped us a lot.
I will take you to the coral.
Perfect. Imagine not Gruffith, because of your leadership, we went this way.
Well, if only felt right.
Connection to Althea right there. You
I
could say
believe
it's fate.
I believe you were sent to us. All of you, but you
you are also a champion of Altheya as well.
Oh, I don't. Well, I suppose. It's something I'm working towards.
I think that is proven. I believe it without any doubt. But come, it is time. I think we should make haste. We shall go. And yeah, with that, Yuga will sort of grab his things. He grabs some, of those gourds. He actually takes a shield. You can see the shield is made from maybe like a past descendant, like their shell has been converted into a shield. And there's all these sacred runes that have been like inscribed upon it. And he kind of takes that up. He's got his big spear. He gathers up all of his spell components and bits and pieces, and he'll begin to take you out, basically.
Any pockets?
Does he have pockets? Yeah, he has pouches on his belt. Yeah. He has like little pouches.
Trust this guy.
Yeah.
This guy's on his own.
But he will start to lead you out, and you will make your way back towards where the wreck of the Glory of Paladrax is. And as you get to go closer, even stepping outside of the coral caves, you can see rising up through the blood kelp, although it's so thick, it's this dense foliage that stretches out for miles, you begin to see far in the distance this kind of crackling field of lightning between the gaps as they sway and burst far in the distance, what we would maybe see as the audience as the camera kind of pulls away and shifts its way through the kelp is now joined together all of these great formations of this thunder coral that they use. This enormous dome of powerful water and storm and wind has been conjured around this immense wreck from in which we can see writhing shadows as you begin to hear this beautiful but haunting song echoing out as this barrier is now protecting it. And we will deal with that and see how you guys deal with that next time here on High Rollers as we bring the episode to an end.
Nice. It'll be easy.
Excellent stuff. Well done, everybody.
Just a
Good
wayward,
sesh.
dramatic orb. It bounces between every pylon.
Every pylon.
And
They are additional pylons.
they are additional pylons. Turns out I was right.
Yeah. As a point, it's one of those things of if you had not come here and gone straight there, she wouldn't have had the time to get the barrier up, but you wouldn't have been able to get help from the Caperin and learn about the Silmir and all of that.
I think that's the risk. I knew there would be a penalty, but I was like, there'll be a boon.
Benefits, boons
Love
as
it,
well.
love it.
Also,
But
little friend.
it's not entirely impossible. Like you will, I would say that with Gruff's druidic knowledge, Xanthis' magical knowledge, and Rowan's magical knowledge as well, you will be able to figure out a way to stop this ritual. You will also be able to come up with your own ideas as well to see if you want to try and figure it out that way. It will involve a thing that you will need to do. But you can decide how you want to do that next week.
Spell slots. Ooh, we need to divvy up the spell slot thing.
Yes, I would assume you use that incense.
Oh, I thought you just half all four.
I forgot what the terms were.
It's basically
4 spell slots.
Up to 4 spell slots. You can divide it with another person or other people if you prefer. So if you want to do Gruff gets back a level 3 and Rowan
You
gets
take
back
a
a level
3
1.
and I'll take a 1
Yeah, there you go.
if you want.
Simples.
Okay.
Done.
Simples. Perfect.
Really huffed up that full incense
I
there.
snort it like those Sylphane creatures.
I believe that the proper
boy.
process is
Yeah. It's
I
aggressive.
did not intend for that.
Funny enough.
You didn't know.
No, man.
No.
That's a great defense in court.
We should just huff
why did you give
every
these
herb.
fairy children drugs?
I didn't know, man.
Didn't know they were drugs.
I don't know the drugs.
With that, that is the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time for more High Rollies. Take care. We love you. Till then, bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, yeah.